So, when we last left off, you guys were deep in the swamp of the Schattensump, west of Mindenheim, having just led, yet again, from Larry Legs, the big octopus, in the swamp.
Louie Legs.
Sure.
Louie Legs.
You didn't flee.
I went very picky.
You aggressively retreated.
That's right.
Okay. You guys have... Okay. You guys have ridden the boat back to the fort.
Oh, good.
And are there, ready to go. A couple of you are feeling slightly ill from your recent acquisitions and experiences.
Don't look at me, I'm fine.
And
You should have said we're fine. We're fine. What?
got a mouse in your box? It's not a mouse.
Wait, what?
I do seriously ask the group whenever Crazy Man gets us back. I knock an arrow. I look at the group since the dwarf's not here. I'm just kidding. It's my one opportunity.
That's right.
Um,
Grew up the rest of the group.
It's either we end him or we end his boat. I don't think ending his boat will keep him from doing it.
Why do we need to?
Because he's spreading the chaos, putting eggs of this or of chaos all throughout this realm.
Well, somebody else will do it. I mean, if he's gone, then
That's why we destroy the boat
Did you say eggs?
Should we burn
of
them?
chaos. Anyways, there's chaos all being sown throughout the rooms.
Yeah.
So we need to destroy the boat.
This one is the only one that knows of this.
so wait, should we wait until it's dark to do it, or?
It is dark. It's about 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should we just?
I'm trying to do this outside of his hearing.
Louis?
Yeah, for once.
Are you
Okay, well, when you guys get off the boat, he starts rowing off.
confident you can?
How far away can you shoot him?
Yeah. How can you do this silently?
Why do you want to?
Okay.
Why do
The
you want
dwarf's
to?
not going to let me do it, and in theory, he's here.
Correct.
Why would you want to do that though?
He's evil.
Yes.
It's not evil.
He's spreading evil.
It's the fact that he is spreading chaos throughout the realm.
Have you thought about explaining it to him?
Yes, already have. 3 times at least. He's insane and does not care.
I just glanced over.
Oh my god! I hope the camera got that. That was
Yeah, you
disturbing.
got camera right there.
That was disturbing. So, what's your solution then? To kill him?
Hurry, you can't wait.
Are you
I
confident?
can't guarantee a kill shot for beer. My point is we need to destroy the boat. Killing, yes, I would be happy to kill him if that's what our choice is. I think the dwarf, whatever his name is, Scruffy,
I said scrap.
if he
We
doesn't,
vote on.
I'm sure he doesn't, I'm sure he doesn't want to kill him because he's already tried to stop me multiple times. But he has not been against destroying the boat.
Because
I
we
say
never mentioned destroying
Yes,
the
I
boat.
did. I have to, but we needed it because we had to get
Yeah.
to the lair.
That's a good point. And you have that magical axe.
He has the
Wait,
magic
speaking
axe,
of,
according to dwarf.
I'm gonna use detect artifact on that to make sure it's magical.
Okay.
It is magical.
Sure.
Okay.
It has magic on it, yes.
Okay.
Smeared all over the outside.
Let's be as vague as possible. Sure.
It's frustrating
Well,
because I know
this
exactly.
character
I know exactly
doesn't know
what
anything
the-
about the axe.
I know, but we told him
He has, the only thing he's told me is
I
that
said
the
it was an
magical
artifact.
axe From,
I didn't say magical. I said it's an artifact of Ulrich.
Sure.
Artifact
It's,
alone would be
it's
enough,
frustrating
though, if it
because
weren't,
I know exactly what the enchantment is, but I have to play that I don't.
Correct. I
Yes,
also
it's
know
called-
various aspects that you don't know
Yeah.
about the axe.
That's actually a good point.
It was wielded by a member of Ulrich.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
Once you hit
yes,
somebody with
it
the
does
axe,
radiate
it's back.
magical qualities of an undeterminate force.
No, it's if you're
So,
not all working,
Why?
if you attempt to hit somebody, it hits you instead.
Okay. Is the plan to go get all these stones
No.
back?
No.
We're not going to be able to. We need to limit what we can. Stave the flow.
Shouldn't they be killing the octopus then? Isn't
We
it
have
the
no
source of the stones?
Have we not tried?
Twice.
No.
No, you guys really
tried?
didn't try.
We didn't really
Yeah,
try.
I'm assuming that if I don't freak out,
Let me
I
explain
would have the
something.
killing blow immediately, but
Of course.
I keep freaking out, so.
Of course.
Okay. Let me
Far
explain
too
something.
scary
We
for
are
you to
not
kill it.
capable of killing the octopus thing.
He's a
I
weed.
don't
I
disagree.
know you're not. But
That's fine.
No, I'm
if
just
you
kidding.
all would like to go back, I am never setting foot back in that cave ever again.
I still have this keg.
What
Then
if-
drink. Hey, we drinks on him tonight.
How do you know they're eggs?
What?
How do you know they're eggs?
Never said that. I said they're eggs of chaos. Yeah, I think there's spawn chaos throughout the world.
What kind of
In
spawn?
fact,
What kind of
Okay.
spawns?
chaos. Like, it does bad stuff.
Well, if you can shoot.
It just
he's out of range now. Look at.
He doesn't roll that goddamn fast. We've had 3 minutes of conversation.
Only
Left
100
and
yards
right
into
to the
the
left.
fog.
Do you know his special whistle to bring him back, or what?
No, he's not going to be out of range, but he's going to be out of sight.
You're an elf. You're an elf. You should be fine.
I'm not going after the boat. My whole
Correct.
you know what?
Well, we know.
Honestly, they're really only bringing it to all the humans in the world. So truthfully, I shouldn't give a crap. You got
I need the flow to stop.
There's also elves.
Are you human? Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
You should care. You should care. You
That's-
should care.
That's up to your decision, because
Then right. You
Sure,
know what? I
white
need to
guys.
get back to what really matters, and that's making sure that all the chaos stays in midnight. And that's all I really care about.
Why don't we go ahead and just
So-
go midnight?
chaos and midnight.
Here's the thing. He's gone.
Go midnight.
Right.
We can always just wait for
That's we're going to stay here tonight. Well, no, there's a coach that comes in the middle of the night, and that's probably the most vacant one. It's going to be able to carry the most people.
him. Doesn't he like to sell to the coaches? Isn't that how
He
he's?
doesn't. He's not always here for it.
No.
Why don't we just go midnight?
That's what we're going to do. Yes, but I don't have a ticket, so those of you with tickets can hop on the next.
We need to remove
Like-
remove the flow.
I still have my
Next
ticket.
time, somehow.
I already said. I mean,
We cannot stop the
why?
craziness.
Why in the world all of us who I had explained to everybody but you in this group many times, and everybody was acting like I haven't never done it again. I've said it literally at least maybe half a dozen times that these are seeds, that these are chaos seeds, or they're going to sow chaos throughout the realm. And every time you guys are like, what? Why?
Because we don't.
I do have to say, your mental corruptions are being played very good.
This is awesome.
Yeah, you remember all sorts of things you may or may not have done.
That's right. So why?
There's a reason why every player is looking at you.
I've explained it to all of you.
My corruption makes me stupid.
And now I can sense that Matt started to doubt himself.
No, no.
Play the tapes.
I remember at this when I said it.
I know for a
I
fact
don't
I've
have a
explained it to
You
you.
need to go back and delete those sections.
Oh,
just fucking amazing.
Dub over it using it.
Oh,
These aren't chaos seeds, they're delicious seeds. Everyone
I hate you all.
why did Matt start singing a sea shanty?
Just go just him with all
And you guys
chaos
back
arrows.
To the cave?
Okay.
Can I? Yes. Will I? No.
But you know where he's going.
Who? I am not going through the swamp to the cave. No. No. We had the opportunity.
What
If
time
we
You were
is
was
it?
a-
Mr. Courageous yesterday.
What time is it?
So what?
Time? 2
2 a.m.
Afternoon?
AM.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go lay down.
Yes.
I'm gonna go lay down.
If we as a group are not good people and seeking to be good people about saving lives and saving the realm, then by all means, let's continue to plow forward.
How
Walk
What
away.
if we?
How far
No,
away?
hold on. What if we let these guys know?
We already
Point to the
have.
soldiers.
We already have. We've already told them all that the stones are chaos. They are sources of chaos, and they're
don't
seeding
care.
chaos throughout the realm. They didn't care.
We just wait.
I haven't tried. I go over to the. I go over
To the guards
gate.
on the wall.
The guards on the wall. Let me in. Time to talk to the lieutenant.
I'm not.
Who's got first watch?
I'm
Maybe
not-
in the morning.
How far is the,
It's 2 a.m.
I don't like the way you're like, yeah, sure.
I can't
How
see in
far
the
is
dark.
It's already
Perfect.
the morning.
It was about a 2-hour boat ride.
Oh, hell no. Okay. That changes what I was gonna do.
Why don't?
He'll be back probably at first light.
Fear is
Well,
a
it's
very
past
good
midnight.
factor.
Let's go to
So
sleep.
we can't get a coach.
Well, there might be one coming in. Or it's already here. Let's go to sleep. But we need watches.
I'll take last
I see.
watch.
What's a watch?
Listen.
Something you never do because you're typically drunk.
That's true.
Go to sleep.
To that, I grab what's left of the alcohol I stole off the dwarf.
Yeah, you have maybe a cup or so at the bottom of the bottle.
I finish it off and go
Okay.
down.
You are
Four of
still
us gonna
a
take
little bit
watch.
tipsy, mostly
Yeah.
recovered over during the
Oh,
trip
yeah.
back.
I'll take a watch.
Yeah, me too.
I have dark vision.
I'll take last
so-
watch.
I do.
Night vision.
I do.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna bed down at the side of the swamp.
No, I want to be as close to the building
Safe-ish.
next to the homeless people, but
Right, they're
Yeah.
at the side of the swamp.
yeah.
Can't
Just
get
off the
inside,
road.
so.
No.
I can't sleep in the fort, right?
You can't sleep in the fort.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still can't go main time.
Okay. And you guys said you're going to be keeping watch.
I'll take the first watch.
Okay.
Where's my skills?
There's torches outside, right? I mean, it's not like
No.
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 Okay.
Huh?
There's torches on
Yeah.
the
Top of the
fort,
Okay.
but they're a fair distance away.
You.
So no, it's just you, a little bit of moonlight that filters through the fog, and a whole bunch of beggars and otherwise sleeping on the side
okay.
of the
Thank
mud.
50. Why is my agility reduced? Oh, I'm not fatigued anymore. What?
Okay.
Stupid.
You guys should
So adding
You are
definitely.
fatigued until you get a good
How
night's
do I
sleep.
add a skill?
Oh, is that what that's from?
Yes. Although arguably a 2-hour boat ride back,
Yeah.
you probably would have gotten some rest.
The sleight of hand,
So.
which isn't on here.
So you get.
Give me an endurance roll.
And then-
God,
Oh, I
you'll
can just
have
do
to
it on
talk-
here.
You'll have to talk to someone about that.
Oh wait, yeah, we're only doing
I
low.
would normally treat that as a companion pack, but we can't access companion
How do I
packs.
add skills that are not on the
Is-
basic list?
Go to
What
items.
skill are you looking for?
I need sleight of hand, animal training.
Sleight of hand is in the under items.
Oh, you can't.
Little bag.
Yeah.
Top right.
Just search for it. There's
Yes.
skills.
Yeah. Search
My-
items.
Oh, okay, cool.
I can
got
remember
you,
mine.
I got
You find the skill under the skills list.
You have
Drag it over to your character.
I'm removing my fear extended tests that are still stuck on.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, your fear has expired by now as well.
Okay,
Even
good.
you have passed.
So finally.
Still shaking my boots.
Oh, that. And I've got minus 20 modifier for endurance.
From fatigue.
Cool effects.
Yeah, I don't have any modifiers for fatigue. Or for mine is just for some reason I have a penalty to
Something there.
my agility.
Probably because several of you are fatigued,
Probably.
and that's going to be under your conditions,
Conditions.
or maybe effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no conditions. It's only effects.
If we look at Oswald,
Oh, mine is probably just from my
under your effects,
Yeah.
you have various other effects, and
Half the time I can speak already. Other times I can't.
Which one is just my armor?
Broken, I think.
Okay, that's once. How do I change that?
you have a broken condition.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. I bet this takes care of it.
Yep, I'm.
Right click it.
Why am I encumbered?
Just carrying too much.
Oh, I didn't give the
You're
battle
carrying
axe off.
great
That's why.
axe.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
great axe is not
There
on.
we go.
Alright,
Okay.
so-
Okay, so anyways, you rolled a 62.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, instead of a 42, or you rolled a 62 when your skill without the minus 20 is a 62, so you just passed. So the rest of the night is very difficult to stay awake,
Yeah.
but you managed to push through, only sleeping maybe a quarter of the time. Around about 4 a.m. or so, the gates of the fort open up. You hear the crack of a whip, and a coach pulls out and turns towards Mindenheim and promptly rolls down the road very loudly. You hear the gates being closed behind you. Were you waking somebody else up at some point?
Yep. I'm waking up the next one.
Who was?
I can't remember. You said. I thought you said you were doing the last shift.
I was doing that shit.
The last shift. Okay.
Okay, you wake up then?
Too late. I already woke you up, man. Dang it! I was in my REM sleep.
Okay. Rest of the night passes fairly uneventfully. As dawn comes up, you guys wake up to the pungent aroma of swamp reeds and roasted wrap, cooking on a little bit of smoldering coals. You look up and see a guy with half his teeth smiling back at you.
Okay, I'm not staying here all night.
I'm disgusted by your presence.
I'm like, I do a quick pat down check. I didn't have much anything.
So give me an endurance roll for everybody. And then you can clear all fatigue. Unless you fail, then you keep one.
I don't have the fatigue condition.
Okay. Well, then you have one in the morning.
Wait, what?
Oswald is fine. You're sleeping in the mud and the muck, which is not a good night's sleep.
It still shows me as poisoned.
Yeah.
Okay. Penalties at all tests.
That was due to the alcohol. That's been proven by now.
Well, it shows me.
Yeah.
It shows me.
So you're fatigued.
It shows me at a minus 20. So I'm assuming.
Oh, I did it blind
That's
GM.
due to the poison. Yeah, it's fine. You're okay.
Okay.
So you guys wake up. Alan is moving quite a bit slower. Everybody else seems, for the most part, just fine.
cartwheels.
Wow. Only one success.
Tolman, it's like you slept at home,
Slipped on the dog.
which is good because you don't have much endurance.
No, I don't. That minus 20, I was like, oh god, I'm gonna be in the negatives.
I'm not staying here another night. I'm gonna ride to the checkpoint.
Hey,
at the beginning of the swamp. So
yeah,
You got a
it's
horse.
already gone
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, you can reclaim your horse easy enough.
Huh?
You can reclaim your horse from the fort easy enough.
yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
Who else has no pass to get onto the wagons?
No pass for you.
I do not, despite having a ticket.
You have a ticket,
I do not have a pass.
but it doesn't matter. You have a ticket, right?
Do you, Sean? Did I keep the ticket?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I have some of the ale from the keg to help me with that fatigue condition?
You can have some of the ale from the keg. It won't help you wake up.
That's not how alcohol
Monster
works.
alcohol.
But you can certainly drink some.
I'm gonna head to see
Sure.
if
Wow.
You just want to drink a little bit, or you want to drink a significant portion?
Bartender, I'd like a Red Bull and vodka, please.
That's right.
You just have a little bit to drink.
I'm in the morning.
Uh-huh.
I am getting up, getting all my stuff, getting my horse,
Uh-huh.
telling him that I'm going to ride to the checkpoint now, so I can make it there before dark. Because he said it took like a full day from the mill.
It's a day's walk from the fort to the checkpoint, the coaching spot
Yes.
to the east.
Right outside the
So
school.
it'll be 2/3 of a day for you on horseback.
Yes.
The rest of the group will probably be able to make it there by nightfall.
Isn't there a tavern there?
No,
No.
there's nothing but
completely empty.
there's nothing but a empty shack.
It's also walking distance. You have a horse.
Yes, I'm aware.
So
It's got 4 legs.
all I want to know is who's gonna stay here and try to catch a coach. Anybody?
Where are we going?
Back
Are we
to
all?
Midnight.
We're just going back to Midnight.
Weren't
Are we gonna
we?
meet up at Midnight somewhere? Because if we're all using multiple transportation methods,
Hey, Torment.
I've got to walk, so
Well, I mean, I'm not much slower than you, so I wouldn't slow you down.
Okay.
So,
Hey, Torment.
I'd be happy to
Well, I
get
could
my
probably
ticket to
put you on the horse with
the
me.
dwarf. That way,
I
If
would
he
have
has
enough
a ticket.
space
does he
for
have
that.
a ticket?
who's the one? You're the only one that doesn't have a ticket.
Correct.
All right, I'll ride with you, and
I'm just walking.
I'll give you the ticket, and then you can ride back in the coach,
I think I coach.
Okay.
and
Okay.
just don't give it away this time.
All right.
Are we?
And
Are
I'll ride with him on the horse.
okay.
Are we sticking around for
Let me just double check that.
Crazy Lazy Eye?
Crazy lazy eye.
Louis?
All right, that message was not to me.
Why is it not?
I mean, I could.
just wanted to make sure.
So away from the dwarf,
Uh-huh.
I'll approach him and say, "Do we need to? Does the dwarf need to be distracted with I don't know, a drinking game?"
I'm a pretty good drinker.
Sure. No, I'm just kidding.
He can drink.
Out of
Yeah,
all of us,
yeah.
I'm like the most bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and I've been drinking this whole
He's the
time.
one who has practiced the most.
But I
Yes.
haven't. But I haven't drank. That's why I'm not bright-eyed.
So
and
how much
bushy-tailed.
do the me actual person weigh?
8.
8?
Yep.
That disappeared way too quick.
How about him?
I'm-
Halfling size.
Halfling
Did you
weighs 4.
Who
4?
messaged me?
Nobody.
It fucking disappeared. It was on the screen for a second and then disappeared.
That just
Ooh,
shows
is
that
that same issue that we had before, where it's a world thing?
It showed up in the middle of my screen, which is weird. It wasn't in
Can
the
you-
chat box.
Is that the open whisper box that when you right click the name in the bottom left? If you right click the names down there, it should say whisper, and we'll see if that.
Just send a test.
Yeah, just
See
send
if
it
it pops up.
I'll be
It's probably because
Pop up?
no. I saw it. But
No, I didn't see it. Who'd you send it to?
Me.
Equipment do
Oh,
you
okay.
have?
Okay, cool. So, whatever.
That's a better way of doing it. I think if you're just doing a whisper,
Okay, that works.
because right now we have just the party icon, which
Yeah.
is owned by everybody.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
it was.
probably why.
Yep, that's why it was last time too.
How much equipment weight do you have?
I'm a little man.
Equipment.
Not a lot. Because I
He-
can't carry it.
He's a halfling.
One.
He can't carry much.
Probably.
He's probably a
He's trying to
total
figure
of-
out if the horse is
Let me
encumbered.
think. He's a total of
His
5 or
base
6
person
tops.
is 4.
Right.
No,
I don't.
is it 4?
Yes,
yeah, half
halflings are half.
No, but he's not an 8 to begin with.
But it doesn't matter. My dog carries my stuff. In the
He's at
saddlebags.
best of 3.
It's not like he's
No.
carrying
Four-
cooking
four
supplies
encumbrance.
or anything.
He's at best of 3.
It's not like you're carrying any cooking
Holy
supplies.
three.
I was gonna say, I'm
What? I'll remember that the next time you're like, hey, stitch me up. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can only
Your
stitch
horse
up a
can carry
potato.
more than 14.
Yes,
Speaking of which-
I know.
Okay.
Was anybody wounded before we went to bed that was not stitched up in the battle? Because I would have asked you for some assistance.
Frodo had like 5
That's
hit
all right.
points down, but
Yeah.
he healed him.
You healed
as well as
naturally.
you.
So how do I get cooking skill? Thad said something about, since it's not my normal repertoire.
That's
I
like a
could-
default. Every halfling has
Matt,
cooking skill.
I'm
You have
pretty
to
sure.
train.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
I'm gonna
he
write that
healed
down since the
everybody
GM said
after
it.
the goblins.
I think cooking is technically a general
Well, you
skill.
never wanted him to
You
train.
just don't have any
Well,
training in it.
I'm fine with him. I just didn't.
Yeah, but I was
need-
actually
pretty down
gonna
with it.
start like learning
Yeah,
how
I'm
to cook.
Yeah.
But assuming
if
they
it's
get
a-
critical,
Um,
definitely.
Because I have experience. I've
right, officially in your career, you can't
Oh,
technically
wait, yeah, we
learn
have
that, but I'm
experience.
also, I
Yeah,
don't
spent
necessarily
over
buy
15
that from a
months so far.
general
I
skill
do not-
standpoint,
Yeah.
because anybody could. The problem is that opens the door to melee basic for non-combat careers, because that's also a general skill. So officially, you find somebody who can train you, and and you pay some time and money.
Okay.
Okay, or it's part of your career. Okay, so you want? I'm sorry, I got too many questions. So you're asking about skills. You were asking for what, Matt?
I was actually talking to Thad. I don't need
Okay.
if I'm only down 1 hit point. I didn't really need to worry about it. I healed naturally.
Sure.
Okay. And then, assuming we don't get, you had no healing poultices left, or did you look at your character sheet and find out you had some?
Let's see.
You used what 3 last battle?
I had 5 poultices on me.
Okay.
So, and I used how many of
It
them?
was like 2.
Because you healed the dwarf, you healed you.
Yeah.
Well, he
And I
healed
healed
me.
you,
He gave
didn't I?
you gave me a you gave me a healing drought.
I give you a healing
So-
drought. So I give you my last healing drought. So
Right.
I'm out.
Healing wounds make an average plus 20 endurance test after a good sleep. Assuming you passed your sleep, which you did. You roll that. You heal a number of wounds equal to your success level plus your toughness bonus. So as long as your net is at least plus 1, which it is, then you're healed.
All right.
Okay.
No, it's
Okay.
7:45.
Swamp is the swamp full of water in the traditional sense, like a liquid, or is it just mud?
Both. There's sections that are filled with water.
We run a canoe going across the water.
The mud. There are sections that are filled with water, most of which are just near the shore. It's more just ankle or knee deep. Wherever you walk, it's more like a marsh where you sort of sink in.
Yeah.
Near the shore where you guys are at on the road, it's mud up until the actual road, which is gravel and so forth.
The point of the question was, can I like drag my quarterstaff along in the mud to make a sort of like mark or pathway
Is 10.
In the
to
swamp?
allow me to guide back?
In the swamp?
Okay,
No.
no.
Yeah, there's not going to be enough solid land for that. In a lot of cases, you're going to be wading through water
Are there
Potentially
mangrove style
swimming.
trees though?
here and there, but not very much. It's mainly
Okay.
brush and lowlands.
Time for stills.
Let's say you could
Nice.
mark the trees, but if they're too scattered, then it wouldn't be very effective.
Are we sticking
Sort of
around?
saving experience to change my class again. No, we're
It's a psychopath.
We're leaving.
As soon as it gets here, we're leaving. Okay.
I was
So
planning to
are we going to go to Mindenheim, warn them of the danger here? We'll have to
Yeah.
send a full military force.
Sure. That sounds like a great. Honestly, that's the only idea I had.
Yeah, I mean,
Doubtful.
we can't deal with this. This is just how it's
Trying
outside
to
of our
convince them
purview.
to do that would be, pretty difficult.
I don't know.
I was.
I heard
planning-
about this warrior priest who was going around who was pretty adamant about fighting chaos. Maybe we could find him.
I'm all for sending him there. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, if you hadn't been bad mouthing the fire college, you might even be able to convince a wizard to go there.
I was planning.
Yeah, you guys are missing the big one.
I was planning to leave with or without a
Tell
coach.
me Inquisition.
You what?
I was planning to leave with or
I know.
without a coach.
You explained that.
Yeah,
You taking him.
So
Yes, right now.
yeah, the two of you.
Assuming he's okay with leaving with or without a coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already gave him the
Ticket.
Yeah,
Okay,
so he
I'm
gets
riding with
he
you.
gets
I
a
thought
ticket.
you were wanting to stick around until a coach got here for that.
No,
I am not.
Okay, so
I want to go back to midnight.
the three of you hop on the coach or hop on the horse or run beside it,
Right.
and head east towards the little
Checkpoint.
the coaching spot. Okay, midday another coach arrives, and that leaves 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Wave it down.
Yes. And that way
Who's
there's
doing the talking?
more.
okay. There is room for 6 on the coach when it pulls into the place.
Okay.
It'll be here for an hour before heading on to Mindenheim.
Smooth.
Okay.
By securing a ride on this coach with our tickets, are we allowed in the fort to get
Yes.
into? Okay, then that's absolutely. It'll be here for an hour.
Yes.
I want a bath, damn it.
They have like
And good food.
They don't have any good food, but they have food that's not
Tomato.
rat.
Right.
Okay.
I want a very quick, fully clothed, scrub everything
Okay.
down bath. And what'd you do?
What did he do?
Oh,
What did he do?
I dropped my phone.
Damn.
You dropped your phone next to
He's
him.
crying like as if somebody just hit him in the nuts, dude.
Fucking toenails. Just right across. Like, here's my toenails. Bam! Fuck!
They told him.
I seriously was like, did somebody did you, like kick him?
I felt like the chair rocked
No,
on his
that
foot or
this
something.
fucking phone is heavy when dropped from this high.
Anyways,
We're laughing.
I want to get a
only with you.
ration of food that isn't rat in
Okay.
case when we come out we
Okay.
need to talk to.
So
You knew that was coming.
2 brass for some food. Another brass for a warm bath.
Brass, right?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Any other supplies you guys wish to get from inside the fort?
Oh, but I'm on the coach, so I fuck off. I'm just
That's all.
riding next to the stinky horse.
That's all the money I got was the
He's
bread.
Well, the road wardens are just as stinky, if not more.
We have quite a bit of party treasure.
Nothing.
I was gonna say I got.
I do have ale though.
We have party trainer.
Big
Yes.
keg.
Not you. You weren't part of the party.
I just got.
While,
I
while-
had two silver
how
left.
many people are
Ooh.
good other than the
You rations.
Okay.
2 passengers currently.
When I'm interacting with them, I'll mimic a
Get your
Kisleite accent.
$19 foot long from somewhere.
You'll mimic a what?
Kisleite accent.
What inflation?
Okay.
It's technically where my character is home to.
Okay.
It's for Kisleite.
So that's less mimic and more of just not mimic.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Mine's.
Well, not.
Yeah, they take one look at you and don't seem to want to interact with you at all.
I figured as much.
Okay. So they spend a little bit of time looking outside, stretching their legs and so forth. They get a bit of lunch from inside, and otherwise just mind their own business. They're curious why all these people are getting on their coach because they were enjoying all the open space.
Does it to have armor repaired? Is that a specialty? You got to find somebody that can
It
do
requires a blacksmith or somebody with the basic skills. They have a guy here that can do basic repairs.
that within an hour.
Probably.
12 shot damage.
That's just 1 point for that. The metal armor you gave me and the
Leather.
leather armor. If they got time to get that done, and
That'd be
they've got the party trigger to pay for it. I
Are
prefer
you
to have.
here with us?
Mhm.
If you walk on.
No, me and the half.
He gave me his ticket, so I'm riding.
How good of a shot are you?
I'm not sure I would have made it all the way back if I had to walk.
How good of a shot are you?
Pretty good.
It didn't seem like it when we were fighting the.
Repairing armor.
Creature.
10% of the armor's base price per armor point. So whatever the base price is of the jacket, take 10%.
I haven't seen you
Hold
make
this
a
up
shot.
on your head.
And yeah, he can do that within an hour.
Hey, no, he cheated. He cheated. No.
I haven't seen you make a shot. I mean, you have a perfect target here.
Who?
Let him ride in the swamp. Pop him.
He's already gone. That was the thing. We had a whole conversation about that, dude.
Yes.
Okay. I thought he'd come back and.
No. There's no sign of Louis this morning.
Yeah, he's over in his
So
cave.
to repair that,
With his axe.
Elf, you've got the party treasure, Elf.
He does.
Elf,
sorry,
you
what?
got the party treasure. So
No,
you know
the
the
dwarf
numbers.
Dwarf does.
Okay,
I gave him all the
numbers wise. So
He's got gold value, so if you need to repair something,
6 silver.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I
so
need.
just
So.
keep track of how much party treasure the group is spending. I'm going to assume he'll spend a bronze to at least clean his armor.
I will flat out tell the group that I gave the dwarf 35 gold for party treasure.
I'm gonna spend a bronze
Wow.
to clean my
Where'd you
gun.
get that?
Happy
Out of my
fix-
pocket.
That's a big pocket for
It
him.
is.
That actually proved pretty good. 35 gold coins. That was
Yeah.
not light.
I was encumbered. I had to get it back to him.
Well, far into the game.
How about
It's only like.
how about we talk to Alevandro and find out just how good of a shot I am?
But you cheated. I heard the story. Admittedly, I'm not there with you right now.
I will never roll willpower checks for these two. No worries whatsoever.
Okay, got it.
Okay. For the record, if he wasn't there, I wouldn't have made that because I was trying to go to and shoot him.
All right. You already
Okay.
did it.
So an hour goes by, you get some basic care and feeding and baths and so forth. Is there any other basic supplies that the outpost might have that you're interested in?
This is and you said this is a 1 day or 2 day trip, so ration.
No, it's 7 days to
midnight. All the way. Then 7 days worth of rations.
I thought they were supposed to feed us.
They don't feed you. They stop at coaching inns typically, where you can purchase food and supplies if desired. But the coach is just like a bus.
So should we just get rations so we don't have to buy each time,
You
or
have
should we
Food.
just pick
Or
up as we
money
get
food?
to different places?
Per
See
se.
what they got.
Money for food?
Yes. Money food.
I'd say you buy rations. I've got enough to get myself back.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm broke.
Can I make a perception check to see if he's lying?
Is he lying?
I'm broke, dude. this halfling is fucking broke.
I mean, he's reduced to stealing alcohol from the dwarf.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fair point, man.
Now you know why he followed you. You're the one with the
And he's got 2 mouths.
Not having money is weird.
Yeah, I know.
We have plenty of money.
Okay. But
Well, yeah, but they don't.
no, I do. I do.
Okay, he has money.
I have enough money for food
So,
and.
I'm assuming you guys climb on the coach when it's ready to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grabbing
We'll stop
rations before we go.
So,
Okay.
something.
So by
I
nightfall,
have 5 silver, dude.
well, the
That's
2 of you,
Yes.
you guys had ridden off to the east. You get to the checkpoint
Yeah.
without any issue or whatever, happily leaving the swamp behind.
Yay, finally.
The smell of a pungent tobacco on the air as the
Sounds-
stink of the swamp leaves.
Yay.
You see the checkpoint, coaching stop or whatever. All's quiet, nobody's there. Empty hut type thing. It's a comfortable enough place to wait for a coach to come by, but there's nothing else there.
It's only like midday.
It's probably early afternoon for you guys at this point.
Yeah, since we left a bit earlier than them.
Yeah. Presumably the next coach will be coming by sometime before nightfall.
They're gonna outpace us to midnight.
If the coach catches up to you, you and the horse can stick with the coach.
Yes.
Okay.
They're not going. I mean, they're being drawn by horses too. They're not going that much faster.
And they also have all those people. in the back.
The main advantage is the endurance of the horses. Is the distance. They don't have to stop every hour like you guys do.
So I was. Oh, you said there's no one here.
Correct.
It's empty.
Yes.
Always has been.
It's been you every time you've come by on patrol, it's been almost always abandoned and empty. It's there for if the coach ends up stopping there, it's available.
Okay.
Or if somebody needs to take the coach, they meet it here rather than walking into the swamp.
I'll go ahead and open up the tag. We can have a few drinks before the coach gets here.
Okay, you gonna share it with the dog and halfling?
The halfling, not the dog.
Why not?
How rude.
No. He's been on just as many adventures.
I mean, if he really wants a sip of ale.
I'm sure he would.
Yeah, most dogs actually enjoy alcohol. Kind of
Yeah,
fucked
we
up.
won't drink a whole bunch, just like a cup or two.
That's fine.
Okay. He portions out the beer carefully for you.
We don't want to get drunk and get passed by the coach.
1 pint for him, half pint for you.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you guys go through a little bit of the beer. Shortly before nightfall, you hear the sounds of a coach approaching, and a coach is coming from the east, heading west into the swamp.
Oh.
Okay.
Wrong.
Wrong one.
It rides up, comes to a stop, and
I'm feeling like a mistress little asshole.
has 4 people on it. They get off. They stretch their legs a little bit. They're watering the horse and giving them some food and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Their intent is to continue heading west into the swamp. They have space for 2 if either of you wish to catch the coach.
No,
No,
we're
we're
going
going
the wrong
east.
direction.
Okay.
I will pull out my my photorealistic picture of the octopus I drew.
Okay.
and
Oh yeah, you
warn
still
them.
have that.
Be like, this creature is in the swamp,
Be
and it will
warned.
eat your babies and your feet.
Well, give me a charm roll.
Charm.
That's a cute dog. What's his name?
Biscuit.
You got any gravy?
I will stab you.
Sorry.
Feed of me in your sleep. All right. Why am I pulling out dice?
You keep forgetting that I have other ways to roll other than the dice. So.
I just like going.
Tolman, charm. Charm. Not bad. Am I still poisoned?
No.
Fatigue.
Well, it's on my character. How do I get rid of it?
Right click on it.
Wait, am I still fatigued?
Yes.
Go to
You are
Exit.
fatigued until a good night's rest.
Huh?
exit. Go to
Unless you got a good night's rest the previous night.
remove the green.
By right clicking now.
I had everybody make an endurance roll after the night's sleep. The
Oh,
only one I'm
okay.
aware of that failed was him. Or you didn't roll.
No, the night wizard.
You roll dice.
You're-
and I roll
you're
dice.
used-
I'm also fatigued, which I'm not.
Correct.
So
You pass that. So just whatever your standard skill is.
attacks.
Right click on the only one that has a 1.
So
They both have a 1.
I'll give you a plus 20 due to your high quality artwork.
Okay. Charm.
the next closest town is
There is the occasional coaching inn, which is basically just an inn in a small walled settlement.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
almost an 8.
Okay.
God damn it, that would have been awesome.
Okay.
was 3
So
successes.
you sufficiently impress on them the dangers of the swamp.
Yes.
They seem notably nervous. The driver just scoffs at you. He says, I take this road every few weeks. There's nothing out there. We'll be fine.
Is there water nearby?
Yeah,
no,
the
no,
swamp
no.
is maybe 20 or 30 feet away, or 20 or 30 yards away.
I started taking some of my sling rocks, which is a pocket full of rocks, and just chucking them in the water with the sling, like
Okay.
see if I can bait it in.
They are curious. Do you happen to have any of these black stones we've heard so much about? It would save us a trip, perhaps, into the swamp.
I actually have 12. That's the thing.
We'd be willing to pay.
How much?
Well, a brass apiece is what we heard was the price.
No. you don't understand. See this? Right?
Yes.
We've addressed this. This is what you have to deal with in the swamp. And these stones come from the swamp. We, adventurers, have to go in and acquire these stones through great personal risk and danger.
Mhm.
So I don't think we could part with any of the stones that we've acquired for anything less than a gold apiece.
No.
Okay, give me a haggle roll.
Don't say no!
You just
What the hell, man?
You might have 12 gold.
You just ask for the.
Don't listen to the pessimist next to me.
And how many stones do you have?
He's just saying.
I have the stone.
Yes, they're asking how many stones do you have? If he's asking for a gold apiece, how many stones are you willing to sell?
9.
Okay.
9! Do I still get the plus 20?
No.
Come on, baby. Oh!
Uh,
That was almost a 7.
yeah,
Software hates me.
they chuckle at your fairly high price. They're willing to give you a silver for the artwork.
Oh.
They're rather curious about that. And they will, given the dangers, obviously, of the swamp, they'll give you 4 brass per stone.
I'll
Hey,
take
that's
that.
a
I'll take that.
400% increase.
86 brains. Okay. It's
3 silver.
So, yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
They start
player to
they
player.
started counting on brass.
Player to player. Okay. Aren't you supposed to not spread chaos as a character? As a character? Like,
He's mad.
No.
no. I mean, aren't
I'm
you like
chaos, dude.
pledged to protect the kingdom, and which is not spreading chaos as part of that role?
Yeah, that's like what Road Wardens are.
Depending on how you want to play your character.
I'm just saying. It feels from player to player that you're kind of going outside of the character concept. Now, if you want to be dark, go for it, man.
Well.
My guy's just a little asshole.
Admittedly, as I described him, he has a couple of different options with a road warden. By book description, they're a highway patrol.
Yeah.
Okay, and the assumption is they're lawful and honorable and so forth.
Yeah, but this is
It's
also...
Warhammer. They're corrupted as hell. So,
Would highway patrols take crack from one guy and then sell it to the next guy?
in
Absolutely.
Warhammer,
Make a profit.
I could pull up a YouTube
To be
video
fair,
in 30
I
seconds.
did
of
not
that.
buy these
Then-
from
then
him.
in
I picked them
Warhammer,
up.
absolutely.
Sell it to the next guy for like $4. You got to
No,
get a high
I-
price.
So, the point is, you play your character how you want. If
Yeah,
you want to
yes.
be the honorable, lawful police force, go for it. If you want to be the shady police force, go for it. If you want to be the, here's my badge, I'm going to abuse you like hell, go for it. As long as you're consistent.
I'd pull him aside real quick and be like, listen, if you're more interested in acquiring wealth, right, and upholding some fragile morality that nobody has, which is fine with me, these people probably have a lot more money than what they're saying.
Why do you think I always said not?
That's fine. But I'm just saying, I think we can acquire more gold in this situation if we are willing to take those.
Did you
Out
get
of-
12 of the
out of-
larger ones or 12?
Out of game. No,
I've
out of
got an idea. I've got an
out
idea.
of game.
No.
Actually,
Listen.
As they're counting out the brass, listen, well, look at you guys.
No. I pulled him aside.
But they're still counting out the brass.
Yeah.
You're the law. You can say you're confiscating and arresting them and take their wealth as a sting operation. Exactly. You can do this as a sting I am the law.
Thus,
I don't understand. Okay.
and
okay.
there ended 2 of our characters.
You, no kidding, have legal authority.
yes, I know.
You could absolutely flex it in this situation, and we could eat really well for a week.
He technically does not have legal authority right now because
No.
he gave up that. when he
Yes,
left the
because
fort.
I need to get to
He
Middenheim
doesn't have
so
a
I
badge.
can get
They
that.
released him.
Oh,
Yes.
my halfling doesn't know.
So I am
I know. That's
not
right.
yet an official free road warden. I need to get to Middenheim so that
Give
can
me
be
the
the case.
Give me the stones. I will give them the stones. I promise you I'll give them the stones.
You hear the driver whistle. They're about ready to get going again.
Give me the stones. I'll trust me.
Such an annoying halfling. I'm going to go the 4 brass.
Yeah, they were willing to pay 4 brass per stone for up to 9 stones.
Yes, I give them 9 stones for the
Okay.
4 times.
They give you
9 brass.
what? 36 brass.
3
yes.
gold.
Okay.
3 silver. Painted rocks.
And you're certain you're not willing to part with such good artwork.
Not for a silver. This is a masterpiece.
Well,
It's also
it is
one of a
finally
kind.
done, but the paper has seen better times.
So have you.
Because it's got tears.
I'm done with you. And I turn around and walk away.
Okay.
strutting.
Tiny little stomping steps.
They start talking amongst themselves about the stones and everything, then wander over, get on the coach. Couple minutes later, you see it rolling off into the swamp.
Okay,
disappearing.
out of game, you do realize 1 brass is like nowhere near a gold. Like the exchange rate is behind you.
You are talking to nobles who are willing to go into the swamp. They're scared of whatever
They
he
may not even be nobles. They could just be shopkeepers.
They're just travelers.
Well, yes, but they paid for a gold ticket. To go into a death swamp.
Or they got hired by somebody to go on the road like you guys did.
I'm perfectly happy with that.
Anyways.
I'm glad you are.
Okay. So they ride off. What are the two of you going to do at this point? It is
Midnight.
all quiet at the checkpoint again.
Midnight.
It is not midnight yet.
Ten.
Alright.
He said it's not even quite nighttime yet.
Yeah.
It's right before.
We've got another hour or so before sunset.
I shall give you 18 brass.
Damn, nice guy.
I know.
Okay. Thank you.
Snacks.
He did the diplomacy though.
But I didn't have the product.
Well,
I mean, that's a nice commission.
Okay.
your guy's being paid.
That's
to do
half
what?
of it.
Couple hours later, you hear another coach approaching, and a coach coming from the west to the east pulls up. You see several of your companions on the coach. They look very relaxed, very comfortable.
Clean.
Yeah, one of them looks clean. They look out at you. The coach pulls up. They start setting up some camp for tonight.
You look annoyed.
I before anybody can get out, I run up to the coach, crawl up the side of it, and like stick my head through the window. Ah!
What?
And I just go back down to the ground. And I go fucking lay down. After stealing some more wine from
Two
the
other
bucket.
people. I look at the other 2 occupants like,
Yeah, so we have no idea what's going on.
yeah, halflings are crazy.
Hey,
Well, they're setting up camp tonight. The nobles have to sleep outside.
I can't pronounce your name.
That's good.
That's good. That's good. I don't want.
So the other passenger is a older man
Fucking mouth.
and his son, taking him on a visit to Mindenheim to see the sights and try to enroll him in whatever college might take him.
Good idea.
So they're very curious about your happenings and activities and so forth. More than a little bit concerned about your recent adventures based on whatever limited information or all the information you guys choose to share. Regardless, they're concerned by it.
Want some beer house?
Nope.
It's really good.
Is that similar to beer cheese?
Okay.
Name's Trotsky, by the way.
Ah.
I'm gonna walk up to Trotsky after everything kind of settles down, and I'm gonna explain what happened with the other coach.
Okay.
These humans are terrible at negotiating, and they don't know the value of anything.
What I think is crazy is that they all want to destroy themselves. Is that like? I mean, it's normal
They're the
nature.
most self-destructive species, except for maybe like goblins or something.
Okay,
But-
here's the player. That is a good
I'm
point.
standing
Don't
next
you
to him
have
eating a
suicidal
ration.
at this point.
Yeah.
that tracks.
We got short
I do
lives.
tell
What are
the
you talking about?
father's
That's
son and be
for
like, I
once.
think that guy over there will sell you a pint of beer if you want it.
Okay.
I still have, what, like more than half the keg?
Sure, you got plenty.
Because he doesn't drink that much.
Nope. Well, he does, but you don't let him.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
try to
So
find comfortable places.
yeah, you
Yeah,
guys find a
that's
place to camp. Is your
better
basic
try.
plan then to travel with the coach back to Middenheim?
Yes.
Okay. So over the course of the next several days, you guys ride the coach over to Middenheim. Matt, I need a willpower save.
I forgot to tell you what I was doing with that thing, so if I pass this one, then I'll do it.
If you don't pass this
Every
one,
coach
Just
we
regular
pass.
0 bonus.
if you don't pass this one, you know.
Oh, I need it private though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
How much was this keg?
Sean, every coach we pass,
Blind or
Blood.
I tell them about the Voctopus,
Okay.
and I get more and more embellishing with the
Okay.
story.
shit?
Oh no!
Good roll.
Everybody saw that roll though, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
What? It's blind GM roll is what I'm on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as far as making that. You failed.
It
But
doesn't
then-
matter. We can see you.
Why did it do that? It says, oh, because I'm on party again. Is that why?
Possibly. So not a big deal. Okay.
That pisses me off.
It don't matter. We can all see you go mush.
Dude, you guys have no idea.
I'm just trying not to look at your screen. Because it's tempting.
Let me see if it does it in that. Did you guys see that one? Oh,
No.
that didn't work anyways.
You want some mail?
No. No.
That's a
No, I gotta hold it together. You guys keep putting me on watch.
But it would help.
Not me. That's already bad enough. You guys don't want me on watch.
I'm all for it.
Man, this is one long message.
Yeah, well.
It's all the things that happen.
In the middle of the night, you see the elf with the third eye.
you
I'm
guys all see
impressed that
that?
Sean never had
No.
to go back and like fix typos the whole time. Like, God.
Happens when you type all day, every day. Okay, so a week later, you guys arrive at Marienburg.
Mari-
Or
what?
Marienburg.
Where's that?
Yes, you went the completely wrong direction. Middenheim.
Son of a gun.
Okay.
So,
Marienburg, where is
I'm going to send how do I send a group chat? Because they would probably realize something.
Northeast, I believe.
You just tell them.
I wake up screaming, smacking my face and stuff. Progressively worse as the travel continues towards.
Yeah. A couple of the nights along the way, middle of the night, a couple of you are keeping watch or whatever. You see Matt's character, Eliathan, is sleeping restlessly. And then once or twice he wakes up in a cold sweat, slapping and smacking himself all over, trying to brush bugs or something like that off of him.
Okay, I have to roll again.
Okay?
Same reactions.
So that's
Maybe you need
going
some
to
beer.
be...
Can we get it to where I'm not on the group, to where because I can't do it in the chat, the whisper with you,
Okay.
unless I'm doing it wrong.
Okay, let's go
think so,
to
yeah.
We should just go clear out some of that.
Middenheim.
What?
With your tiny little scared self.
What's this about in bed?
No!
And it's-
No! I'm trying to get back to town so I can eat some bread.
Andy, what?
The brass keep this
Okay, so let me...
a while ago. That just.
So it wasn't a cool test I had to make.
Yeah,
It
but
didn't
we're
matter.
flying by on the river.
Yeah,
Now it's a cool test.
No.
Well,
this
now
is
it depends
to the
on
west
whether
of,
it's a...
Physical
Middenheim,
Right.
north of the.
So it's
The
going
middle
to be
mountains.
mental.
God, you wrote double question marks.
Okay.
Is that the one that's unmarked?
No, it says brass keep.
So I should be able to roll a private GM without saying that it's
I
done.
think so.
SOKH, and then further to the west is brass keep.
We don't go to
Directly
Brad.
east of
Okay, that should be fine.
Or
Okay.
east, yeah.
Oh, east.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
see,
only
there's
came
the
across
problem. I
to me.
kept looking. Oh, yeah, it's brass keep. Okay.
We don't
You
go
said they're on there.
No.
Back to town. Taxes and
That's right.
as you walk in, they relieve
I did only roll.
everything.
Okay. As you guys get to Middenheim, the traffic going into Middenheim is far less than the last time you entered Middenheim. They also don't seem to be nearly as concerned about the presence of wizards or dwarfs or anything like that. There is a one silver gate fee that is paid for by the coach as part of your ticket. And they roll up into the city. And this one is not loading. ending at the Castle Rock coaches, where you guys disembark, gather your stuff, and are free to move about the city.
Isn't that the same one that we stopped last time?
While I'm in
Wait,
Midnight,
I wasn't here.
unless that suit is explicitly otherwise, I'm mimicking a Mindenheimer accent. A local.
The
So what time is it?
It is, by the time you guys arrive, it is early in the morning. Once you get past all the checkpoints and gates and everything, it's 11 a.m.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let him go with the rest of the group. I'm going to go try and get cleaned up, and then go try and find the City Watch Commander, I think it was. The person at the...
it's been so long since we've been there as characters, as
Yes,
players.
I forgot his name.
His name is Sparsnick. No, Sparsnick
No.
is.
Ulrich Schutzman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I had to turn in the document to. The,
That'd be Ulrich Schutzman, commander of the City Watch. Okay, so you guys are here on the eastern side of the city. Now, when you say you're going to go get cleaned up, how are you exactly going to do that?
get my
They
equipment.
don't have public baths in Middenheim.
Okay, I'll find... I'll find a tavern.
I can suggest a fantastic establishment to you. And we should probably set up a base of operations, folks.
Mhm.
So I take them to the one we were already using before.
Temple
Sure
Tavern.
is it right then.
Or the dwarven one on the south
No.
side.
No, not
Hell
that
no.
dwarven one.
They got the best beds, man.
No, they do not.
Heated
Rock.
I
Heated
take
rock.
them to
Templar's Arms?
Yeah.
Yes. No, wait.
Yes, that is.
That was the one you guys previously had during the festival.
Okay.
Well, most of the
So
festival.
it was easier for you to climb in and out of windows.
Something.
I'm gonna attempt to find the
I did not see Ulrich on my list.
Grey Guardian outpost.
Okay, so am I understanding correctly? You guys are all immediately going to scatter amongst the city
That's what it sounds
with
like.
no hope of finding anybody.
No, I said
Okay.
let's set up
Yeah,
a base of
That's
operations.
what I'm trying to figure out.
No,
I understand you have longer term goals. Let's sort
It's
out where
not
you
even-
guys are going to stay first.
I have no physical commitment to this group. I'm trying.
remember
I'm
you had-
hoping that the Grey Guardians that the meeting up with the actual cult will provide me a reason to be with the group.
Cold?
Okay.
Everything is a cult.
Everything's
true.
cult.
That's pretty true.
Yeah,
Technically, a
Sigmar's
wizard
a
would
cult.
be a college. They're less cults. Cults are going to be religion
I've
based.
been thinking about this for a while. I cannot think of one reason I would be with the group continuing.
Well, we're all under writ of the
I don't know that.
magistrate or
Yeah,
whatever.
you guys didn't tell me or him that.
Yeah, neither of you shared any of that with them.
Yeah.
All I have to say is this.
Fair
is that
point.
So
He
You
specifically
know that
told
we
you
have
not to tell anybody.
we're on a mission, and you brought us all the way to. We brought you to that beast. Showed you the
You
beast.
brought me to that beast and protected me. You were also, around chaos, knew how to deal with chaos.
I imagine
And
your
you have
dog
been showing
doing
signs
his
of
treats.
chaos.
I haven't shown any signs. I hate everybody equally.
He's always hated
Okay,
everyone.
you've been showing signs of nightmares, so that's
I'm not
technically not
racist. I hate
chaos.
everybody equal.
That's right. Except for
So-
us.
It's
So your original mission, at least as you stated it, was to obtain samples from the swamp.
yes.
They have samples from the swamp.
Fewer than before, but yeah.
They have samples, is the
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
And they also have direct testimony of what you ran into in the swamp.
Okay. Yeah.
Therefore, it's in your best interest, per your own mission, to stay with them at least until you either get their samples and or get their testimony. Because if you just go to the college and say, this is what I saw, they're going to say, where's your proof?
Proof. Correct.
I'm a camcorder, right?
Did nobody else picked up any of the larger stones at all?
No.
No,
only
I
you.
picked up
I didn't
12
pick up a
small.
single
I
stone.
haven't touched
I picked
the
up
stone
12
yet.
small stones.
Some
I
of them
stole
are
9.
smart enough.
I didn't pick up any until I found the ones that were the size of my head. Then I was like, yes.
And glowed.
Well, you were the only one that got back that far.
I know.
I needed to find the source and the actual corrupted.
Still haven't found the source.
Well,
I told you about the shrimp babies that were swimming in the water.
so in my mind,
So we're going to take Templar's Arms.
no rocks.
Mhm. We're going to the Templar's Arms. We're going to set up. Everybody, let's get cleaned
Yes,
so we're presentable. Get this mud off us. You all stink, by the way.
Okay. So the elf shows you
don't even-
across
I
town
don't even know.
to the Templar's Arms.
Which was like
The dwarf grumbles. Says, "Why are we going to this place? This is completely insufficient. These beds are way too soft."
Mhm.
I'm no Papa Bear.
That's right. You guys arrive at the Templar's Arms, which is very popular, very busy at this point. You guys, a couple of you walk in. The bartender or owner recognizes you and says, "Welcome back." Calls out to the crowd that's there. "And these are the heroes!" Pointing at him.
Yeah.
Because nobody else was actually around back then.
yeah.
Sean realizes this after them. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Apparently, the place has become quite popular with locals wanting to interact with the elf that attempted to outdo Philandrel.
Wait, you're him?
He can shoot a sneak off a flea.
Yes.
They're quite the celebrity.
I did beat him, but one of
So
the members of my team cheated. Tried to force my arrow into the target.
that's not what I heard.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
You can call it what you want.
Anyways, the good news is
Where's that?
several of the patrons offered to buy you some drinks and food
Yes.
if you're interested.
I will gladly take some good food,
Okay,
and as long as the drinks are wine,
sure.
then I will take a couple glasses of wine. I ask the barkeep in as polite as a manner as I can. Can you draw up some baths for these fools? Look at them, they're nasty.
Unfortunately, we've been booked for days. We don't have any room.
What about my room?
What about it?
I wasn't that long in jail. I mean,
You've been gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah, we have been gone that.
all right. Well, then I'll take my. Actually, let me eat first, and then I'll go someplace else.
Okay.
They get that to go.
You guys managed to squeeze in and find tables if you want to stick here, but apparently the Templar's Arms has become quite popular with tourists and visitors to town.
I'm gonna start regaling the crowd with
Okay.
tales of the elf.
Okay.
All right,
Those become just as outlandish quickly.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
100%. Right, but I will tell the true story of what happened in the swamp. But
And
how
boring.
he- huh?
The true story is boring.
I think
They
not
quickly
fucking
have-
really.
Yeah.
I got a giant tentacle out of nowhere.
got a
grabbed me on the-
connection there.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for this intrepid elf and his light feet and tight breeches, I would have been dead.
Okay.
And you know what I mean.
Give me a charm roll.
I'm
as
gonna
well.
try to get free. Like as I walk around talking to people, I'm gonna grab like a chicken leg and be like, "You wouldn't believe what he did for me." And then the dwarf over there, just like stealing people's food.
I will make sure, even though I hate the dwarf probably more than everybody else, I'll make sure the dwarf gets fed at least.
Just gotta completely bypass.
Okay.
Forward.
Disgustedly, by the way.
So
the creature.
I want to speak with, seeing how there's no spots here, I want to speak to the dwarf and say,
I was
think we
passed
still
out. I
might
didn't see
have
that happen.
a place to lay our head at the Dwarven Inn on the other side of town. And
Probably.
connection. So,
yeah, me and him are gonna go over there.
If you're gonna be comfortable there.
I'm always comfortable there. It's wonderful. I'm gonna let the
I know where you're going.
yeah. I'm just gonna tell you where I'm headed because
I was shaking my head like, no.
listen,
Do I
I
get the
can't.
plus
I
20
can't.
for having the?
I can't
Yeah.
fit in. I can't fit in here. There ain't no place for me. So, and I'm comfortable in my stone.
I've got two
rocky
other
outcrop.
places I can take us to before you go land on a rock.
Oh,
But
that's a pretty damn good roll.
Yeah,
I
not
know.
bad. You
It
managed
doesn't
to
mean I
snag
don't
some
have
free
two more
food and
places
drink
I
as
can
well.
take us to.
Hell yeah!
What?
3 more actually. One of them I might still have time paid up for, or was it only a week I paid?
Yeah, you haven't paid anything.
One
this
of the
month.
places.
What was a apartment used to belong to that one guy, and I paid for
Free
it.
drink.
That
I
is
think that was only.
Yeah.
mildly angering.
Okay. So the two of you are going to spend at least most of the afternoon there getting food and drink and so forth.
I'm
Okay,
gonna get
You're going to
sloshed.
take the rest of the group over to the dwarven place.
Yeah, and let him know where we're headed. See
Okay.
if there's opening there.
Okay.
If you're interested, I'll let you have some of the beer.
I don't need a beer yet.
Dwarves don't like your kind.
Once I've got a place to lay my head,
I know.
I don't
They
go
really
pass
don't
out
like
the
me.
street.
I hate those stupid dwarves in that place. They're a bunch of idiots.
Well,
Fools, all of them.
Seems to be that's your idea.
Okay.
Everybody is.
No.
So
Dwarves
you're
are
staying here at the
special.
Templar's Arms with these
Beers
two?
like make it more difficult.
No.
Okay.
I will be going with him because
He's
not one
going
for
to
grabs.
be here for the afternoon.
Then I'll be going with him because I'm not one for grabs.
Okay. So the 4 of you head down to the place, to the Dwarven Engineers Guild. Yes, they have space. They're perfectly fine setting most of you up, but they're concerned about the presence of a black-eyed witch and the reputation that might bring upon them.
I only wish to know where these
Can't you-
where these are staying.
Can't you stay at the college?
Where? What were you?
Yes, that's where I'm going with.
Yeah, one of the things you've noticed on his character, which I don't know whether he's
like
emphasized it or not,
eyes.
not only does he dress all in black, his hair is all black, his eyes are solid black.
Oh, guess I didn't catch the solid black
right.
eyes.
And
Yeah,
solid black eyes are what put off
I
most
hovered
everybody.
over his character
Oh.
image. It is literally what you were
I mean,
describing.
think like
Yeah.
It took forever. to get
Hollywood
the character
demon
like
look sort of thing.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah,
Maybe
you're
randomized.
probably staying at the
yeah.
college.
So where?
I mean,
And that's the point.
Right. So are you looking for the college then to see
I know
about
the
that, or
college-
is there
I
another
know
place
the
you want?
college is.
I didn't know if you wanted to.
I want to know where you guys are.
This is where.
Because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know where the creature. You can provide testimony of the creature.
Yeah. This is where I just wanted to make sure I had lodgings for the night. If you need me to go with you to the college to speak to him, I'm more than happy to regale with tales.
I've got stuff that I need to
You
do.
will not be allowed on.
Yeah, I'm never allowed in.
You will not be allowed anywhere near the college. We will find you and find a meetup spot for you.
Oh, all right. Yeah, they don't
I
want me in the
got
college.
stuff I need to do.
Okay.
So
Will you
Uh-huh.
be staying with your little motley band of?
Motley.
adventurers.
Motley.
Criminals.
We survived Larry twice.
Do you mean Louis?
3 times.
I don't know. Survived twice.
He wasn't. Were you there when
I
we
was.
gave her? You were there.
He was.
I ran
yes.
away. I'm very
No,
fast.
the very first.
No, the very first one at the
when it
cave.
was still.
Yeah. I was the one that creaked the threw a bone in the water.
You didn't survive.
I did survive.
He did
I
survive.
mean, you survived. The group didn't survive.
okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna. If you don't want me to go to the college with you, I'll stick around. If you're going, but you know
I
where
need
we're
to get
at.
clean. Yes,
So
I know. I'm staying
Okay.
here.
I'll
The
find
3 of you are going
a
to stay
meetup.
here. You're going to try to get a place at the college, and then the 2 of you, what are you going to do after having fun at Templar's Arms for several hours?
I dragged the halfling out, making sure he still has his drawing.
He does still have his drawing. He's a little bit tipsy.
I'm going to slide a hand the drawing from him.
Okay. You can do that. You can make a perception check with a -20.
I want
You
my
mother-
picture.
But feel free to make a perception check with a -20 and beat that.
We could see
They're
it.
going well roll-wise.
I'm Not a that thief. fucking world. I have yet thieved from the party. Not once have I thieved from the party.
That's right. You stole his fine artwork.
Fuck you.
So, son,
I was so happy for that
Yeah.
damn thing.
You-
son of a bitch.
you don't even remember having the drawing because you're drunk. So after a while, you do recall having it. You just can't remember where you put it.
As soon as I realized it's not on my person, I'm like, we got to go back. And I turn
Well,
around and
right, that's what I'm saying. You're not going to remember that part for a little bit at least. Until you sober up a little bit. So, anyways, you drag the halfling out and the dog. The
and
dog's a
biscuit.
little tipsy too.
all right.
Takes after his master.
Do you
not realize I had plans for that.
I'm not
So
saying
I
anything.
plans!
So does he.
Anyway. Oh, I need to get.
So
He
it's,
did
la-
probably
it's
also.
later in the evening
So
at
much
this point.
profit
I
gone.
head straight for the dwarven place.
Okay.
I know they let him stay there before, so I will drop him off. Actually, I try to see if they're there.
Yeah, I'm
He's
there.
not in
Yeah,
there.
you get there. He's there. Everybody's there other than the wizard.
All right.
You have to go stay at the college.
To find the college, I'll use the secret science story order.
Or you can just look at the giant
They didn't like
university
his-
building.
The whole
They
point
didn't
of the
like
college
his
is
Yeah.
they
The
are-
particular rooms, perhaps, yes. They have their own separate sections and so forth broken up by the college, but the university is well known in this. It has its own separate grounds. I understand his is all secret
lore.
society sort of thing.
Yeah.
But any legal authority, any legal wizard is still going to be at that thing. They may not make a point of,
Okay.
hey, here's the shadow wizard.
Deciding the skulls and the collar.
Right.
I was thinking Altdorf has its own Grey College. That the Grey College is set in. It's inside the worst district in the place.
Right.
Just because it's so hard to find.
The
It's
Collegium.
odd because they're sanctioned wizards, but they're a complete secret society.
It's not a secret society. It's a sanctioned wizard that believes in complete secrecy. In that they have to walk around with a badge saying we're legal because they do magic. Otherwise, the witch hunters kill them.
Yeah.
But they don't reveal any of their secrets to anybody.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so in this case, in the case of Middenheim, everything's at the
Yeah,
Collegium.
dude, that sounds like a blood in, blood out type thing. But I don't want to be this wizard anymore. No, sorry, dude.
Yeah, sorry, you know our secrets.
Yeah, you know our secrets.
Yeah.
There's one way out.
All right, I'm gonna say, hey, we need to go see.
No, I prefer to say there's no
Captain.
way out.
There makes it the
I'd like to do that tonight.
I'm fine with that.
Death is only
You can
the
go
beginning.
along.
Didn't you say you needed to go there anyway?
We can get you commissioned.
Yeah, but that's something I want to know.
You don't want it
I'm
in.
just
You know,
going
you
to-
can't just go see this guy, right?
I'm
This
sorry.
document, I can't.
Okay.
I hold up the document that the.
You don't. I don't understand. We're giving you an end to go out there.
It's
Fine.
okay, I mean, if you want to do it
This
on
is
your
my
own,
character.
we
This
got
isn't
you.
Matt.
Give it a shot.
This is my character.
I know.
Look, man, you promised me more alcohol. Why are we around these stodgy
Dwarf
dwarves?
hears have bug news. If you can convince them.
I was here trying to get some buttons.
Sure, they
Hey.
have plenty of alcohol and beer, and they're friendly enough to you guys. Rooms here at the Dwarven place are 4 brass a night.
No, that's fine. I just got that from all those films.
All right,
Well, per person.
Yeah, I have 9.
Okay,
Really,
I have 9 nights.
with this.
so you head over to the Collegium
What? Where you want
in
to
the
go?
afternoon, showing your badges and so forth. You get access without any difficulty. After wandering around a little bit, you manage to find the Grey Seers.
Accusation.
They're more than willing to give you space and lodging. It is it'll be 8 brass a night.
Okay. While I'm here, I will be trying to see if they have any apprentices in need of mentorship type of one. I'm trying to hire an
It's just me.
apprentice.
Okay.
Imagine if you had like.
you can hire a
I mean,
scribe.
Really racist, but you had to be really nice.
Apprentices
Yeah,
have to be assigned. Are you at the point that you want to acquire an apprentice?
Really awful.
Wait.
Okay. Do you have an apprentice rolled up?
Welcome to like 6 months ago.
Okay.
Should have done that right.
Feel free to start
Yeah.
working on your
I really
apprentice.
see
I'll
ways
look
are
at
neat.
apprentice. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
I'm trying to play
Everything
my character
random.
Still
Yep.
has his original personality, but
That's tough.
It's
Except-
warped and
except
twisted
they
beyond
don't
recognition.
They are.
Yes, it's a wizard's apprentice.
You go to talk to the Red Moon lady, and she just does.
So the criteria for an apprentice is you have to level them up to wizard. If they get
Okay,
killed, you
apprentice.
start over. Okay.
He's getting an apprentice.
every other
Yeah.
way, come back for another
Are you
Yeah.
already at the point where you need an apprentice?
Yes.
Yeah, at wizard level, you need an apprentice
Level,
to get to the next
wait, you're
level.
level 3
Oh,
already?
Wow.
No, it's level 2. You need more.
Level 2, you have to successfully advance an apprentice to wizard in order to become the level 3 wizard.
Huh.
That's what George had to do the same
You
thing.
also
Yeah, I thought that was level 3.
Yeah, but he
You
didn't
also
start
need a
his
magical
until
item.
it'd been a while.
Yeah,
When he
he
became
started
level
as a base
level
character.
2 wizard.
Yeah.
Immediately.
That's when he started.
I
I keep
thought.
forgetting this character started with a
Yeah,
chunky
he started
experience.
with a bit. So
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was level 3.
How do I create a new character?
you go to characters,
Great actor.
actor, and at the
Oh,
very
oh,
top,
okay.
character creation.
Super
Create
stealthy.
an actor.
Super thief.
Okay.
No,
Soldier
now
Knight.
create an actor character
Soldier
creation.
Thank you.
Wizard.
Okay.
Halfling.
Yeah, that's athlete.
Aren't you lucky?
That's athlete. That's athlete for you.
Okay.
Human.
So it's too late tonight to go see the watch commander.
I figured.
Okay, by the time you guys are all
Well,
settled
then-
in and everything.
did I get them out of the dwarven place at least?
I don't know. Is that your intent? I mean, you can certainly leave and get out.
I don't want to go alone. We need to go to the Red Moon Inn. I guarantee you will enjoy the entertainment. That they
Well, I
have.
like that.
My
before.
guy's
I've
been
been
in
there
Red
once
Moon
with you.
before, hasn't he? The halfling?
Yeah,
so,
she
yeah.
held on to your
Hell
dog.
yeah, let's go, man.
Remember
She's
she
hot.
kept her dog.
Baby.
Yes, you did.
No, fuck
knows
that
your
place.
dog.
I forgot. I forgot.
That
No,
place is
He
amazing.
suddenly sobers up.
Yeah,
Where's my map? Where's my drawing?
Well, you can stay here and sleep in my
I'm
bed, and then
I'm
I'll.
Oh man, and you're
I'm
gonna pay for my
staying.
liquor too. That is so generous.
Wait, I don't know
I
what
walk
it
to
was.
the dwarves.
I'm
What's
also
I
staying
walk to the
here.
dwarves and say, I put down 3 silver. Make sure he's taken care of, please.
They told me.
Sure thing.
I'm also staying here, so.
All right, I'll go with you.
All right.
Should we just leave our weapons here, or should we take them?
I'd suggest taking them.
Oh, okay.
They probably won't be of any use.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat quite hearty.
Okay. You staying here? Go with them to the Red
I'm
Moon.
staying here.
Okay.
I'm
So just the two of you.
relaxing.
You've never been there. Come on.
What's it?
No.
What is it? A willpower?
This is my first time out of the swamp.
I know you need to experience this, right? Of all the places in the entire city,
I'll do it on my own time.
Frederick knows
You
a
don't
few
wanna go
places
alone.
on the western side of the city you should
you
visit.
don't want to go alone.
Sure.
I'm warning you. But all right.
Somebody's gonna get hammered. Oh man, that was just a wild day.
Okay. So the two of you are going to the Red Moon Inn?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I assume you're planning to be there shortly after midnight?
Yes.
Or are you going earlier?
After midnight.
Okay.
I don't want to watch the show.
Yeah, but then you got this.
22 fellowship.
Jesus, that was.
Well, the
long.
show doesn't really start
I
till
won.
midnight
I know.
anyway, so.
I dropped quite a bit of money on you, damn halfling. You better not die.
Wait, you're 22.
Okay. You guys
Yeah,
make it over to the Red Moon Inn. It is popular for the day or for the night. There's plenty of people in there drinking and having fun and so forth. You guys wander in and get a seat at one of the tables closest to the stage. Ava's just finishing up her show for the night. Everybody else is entranced in watching. And then after she's done, it returns to the regular entertainment and everything, and she goes off stage. As she climbs down from the stage and heads towards the back, you see her pause for a moment, look back, and wink towards you, and then disappear.
I'd get up and follow her.
I get up and follow
Backstage?
him.
Onto the stage?
Oh no.
Okay. I mean, you can.
I go.
The crowd gets very excited. There'll be a new entertainment.
I'm heading towards where I always enter from, which is the bar.
Okay. So you're going to go over to the bartender?
I follow right with him.
Okay.
Say, gentlemen,
Evening.
evening. Need some
How can I
chocolate
help
red.
you? Dr. Red, you say?
Yes.
Don't I know you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
She's expecting me.
Aren't you that archer that lost to Elevandro?
Yes, I am.
You did.
But
You did.
I point out the bow. I also beat him.
I hold up the other bow that he gave me. I go, me too.
Oh, yeah, you have a bow.
I got an
You have
elf
an
bow.
elf bow.
I do.
I love how every session is undermine man. Every session.
The Underminer. Nothing's under me.
Fantastic.
Great. I only recognize that because
Oh.
of watching Colonels.
Okay.
Well,
Of course.
I can
Oh my
certainly
gosh,
go get some wine. Ava said she wanted to talk to you.
Yes. I was just coming over here so I could go downstairs to see her.
Right. You have to
Dude,
stay up
it's
here.
leaning into just a big
Why?
word, dude. I love it.
Ava said.
Damn it.
You want me to hold on to your other bow?
No.
Oh, you have another elf bow.
I have an extremely powerful elf bow.
Yeah. No, you have an elf bow and the extremely
He's got
powerful
elf
one.
I'll just take something else to drink then.
Okay. He pours you a glass of dark red
My
wine.
normal
Sweet.
one that she
Hold the
has,
pinky
I
up
have
and I
a
go
really
and-
nice one. Which
Go
I'm
enjoy the
not-
show.
not-
No, I
the
thought
elf?
you had another one.
Go sit down and enjoy
Okay.
the show.
Andy
If I
quickly
did, I must have
abandoned
gave it
you.
away.
Yep.
I had a longbow.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's chatted up with some other person at the bar about bows.
The bartender gave me
Damn
a
it, quit
glass.
talking to me. He got into some topic I was actually interested in. Not both.
Bows, bows.
It's cat.
Isn't that how it always happens? The crazy at the bar gets you. You know, something.
Then he realizes there's nobody there.
Right?
Meanwhile, the bartender
That's messed
today.
up.
Bartender's here. Hey, time.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I'll go ahead and head on back.
Well, you realize you're also alone because Andy's no longer near you.
They gave me a glass of wine and I went and sat down. He told me I couldn't go, so I was like, okay.
Alright,
Shit happens when you're having fun.
No, Andy's not really there.
Okay, so you head back through the back door and downstairs. It should roll automatically on the thing.
Man.
So either way. Okay, you head down to the basement, to the wine cellar. As usual, there's a couple of guys there playing cards. Ava in the back says, "Oh, welcome!
Uh-huh.
You've returned." I was so missing our conversations recently. I almost had to send some guys to figure out what had happened to you.
That would have been fantastic had you. I really do wish you would have.
Okay.
Would have made things so much easier. More fodder would have been great. Anyway,
Of course.
I pull out the drawing.
Okay.
This is what we had to face.
I made myself
get-
again.
An artist?
This. And I pull out the stone,
Okay.
set it down on the table in between the guys. Is it still glowing?
It is not glowing.
Okay.
It also seems to have a large hole in it.
Son of
Oh.
What?
Checking my-
fucking tastic.
Is it in my pouch?
Oh! Now, oh!
Alright.
I just realized what. Oh,
Well,
wow.
that
Do you
was
have,
an
like
egg.
weird choke marks on your
An
neck?
egg, you say? Oh, that's
Of this.
of that.
Yes. I think.
Oh, you were so lucky I'm not there, you motherfucker.
All I know is that this thing was in the lair. They call it Larry Legs or whatever in the swamp. There's a fable about it and everything. We had to fight it 3 times. Anyway, there's thousands.
Why
maybe-
did you have to fight it 3 times? I thought you were a quality archer.
Oh, I am. You go send some people to go fight it. Anyway, it regenerates.
I did.
It regenerates intensely. Okay, I'm talking massive amounts.
Uh-huh.
Its tentacles go out at least 20 yards away from it, maybe more at all times. Drags you in and eats you. It actually encases you in some sort of super hardened like nastiness, and then eats you later. It might even impregnate you and stuff burst out. I don't know. All I know is that there were, I'll just say thousands. Could have been tens of thousands, but thousands of the little stones all over the place.
She picks up the large stone. Seems like this one's empty.
Yeah, but all you said was I had to get you the large stone. There you go. Mission accomplished.
Okay.
I'm still really freaking nervous. I'm gonna strip
Tapping your
in
foot.
5, 4, 3.
Just tapping
My
your
hands
foot
are
away.
sweating.
Man, you
What
must
power
really
does this
like
woman
her.
have over you?
No, it's not her. In fact, I don't know where the thing went.
Oh,
must
oh
go-
yeah, fair enough.
And it's the source of the glow. So I can tell you that in the pools of water, there's glowing green, and it was like these little, it was schools of these little like shrimp-like things that were glowing, and I believe that's what hatches from the egg. I don't know if they grow into more of this tentacle thing, or if the tentacle thing just like to eat them as part of its diet. I don't know, but that's what I think hatches from the eggs.
Okay. Yes.
You must
I
go
rolled
like
up the
this.
same character as I'm currently playing.
He did.
I
He
rolled
randomized
a
everything.
5'3" human Midnighter with black hair, gray eyes.
Yours
And
are black.
I mean, it fits.
I rolled up me, but
The
with gray
mythos
eyes.
around your
Yeah.
cult is gonna be they're all the exact same
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
We are not Alfarius.
Yeah, they are.
So I
Okay.
will. I did my deed. I'll take my payment now. Thank you.
Okay.
You're looking at her and it's like this, like
Oh wait, yeah.
Well, I've noticed. Obviously, your adventures have given you an interesting aura. I am so sad to see that this stone has been damaged as such.
It's not damaged. Okay.
Yeah, perhaps we should investigate a little further. Andy, 15 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by, hour or two go by, they start closing up.
Oh.
Well, Elf has not returned.
I'll go up to the bar and say, hey,
How's that backup character?
Where's my?
I got
Coming
four.
shortly.
I got four of them.
My buddy had a meeting, and I don't want to end up
I
on
got
the street
four.
by myself. I need to be escorted back home. It's scary out there. Is he coming back out?
Who?
Trotsky Valerian.
Fronsky Galarian?
Yeah, remember Elfbo boy?
This is a different bartender at this point.
Oh, hey, that's okay.
Damn, you're
Yeah,
the one
I
with
don't know
the
anything about what you're talking about, but
So my buddy was meeting.
streets should be safe. Stick to the main ones.
Oh.
You're not going far, are you?
I might
Very
be.
far.
I might be.
It's very far.
My buddy was meeting with Ava, and I was just waiting for him to come back. And
Oh, I don't know what to tell you. We're closing up. Can't sleep here.
all right, I'm going to yell his name one time as I wander out the bar and wait outside.
Fronsky!
Which is three guys are like, what, man? Do you know my wife? What?
Somebody in the alley says, "What?"
Yeah. And I'll go out and gosh, I know enough about this woman that he told me earlier. Not anywhere near what she is, but and I'll wait outside the bar. I'll wait in the street
Throughout all night.
just for a while and see if he comes.
What's up?
But another,
Can you
But-
add my character to the party, man, because I can't see anything in the time?
What you were born under?
Oh,
You should be able to.
I don't know.
I couldn't
was
even
sworn.
see where you could roll it.
That has nothing to do with it. You should be able to see what's in Mindenheim because it's just a party icon. Okay.
I'm gonna do this. Okay.
Yeah, all players are owner. So just refresh.
it's about another half an hour. I'll wait.
Okay,
see
so
if
it's
he
maybe
comes out.
3 a.m. or so.
Yeah.
No sign of them. They've locked up. They've turned the lights off, etc. It's all closed down. There's no sign of them.
No screens.
A town watch patrol wanders by. Initially, they sort of look at you, just sort of standing there, and then they pause and walk up to you and say, "Can I assist you, sir?"
I lost my friend, but I don't know which direction the engineers guild inn is. That's where I was staying, and
The Engineers Guild. You don't look like a dwarf.
I'm not, but I have friends that are dwarves, and I like their stone beds, so it works out pretty well. But can you point me in the right direction?
Have you been drinking tonight, sir?
Absolutely not this time.
This time.
Not this time. I just had my friend must have went home with somebody else, and
Well, you can't stay here.
gotcha. Can you just point me in the direction of the Engineers Guild?
They
No.
point vaguely in the direction of the city.
All right, I'll go the direction. I know which way it is. I'll just stupidly stumble off in that direction.
Okay, you hear them whispering to each other. You sure you haven't been drinking, sir?
Yeah, I'm just dumb.
Okay.
That's gonna be my
Um,
excuse from now on. Just
why don't we help you along your way then?
Absolutely. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Before I come over there and surround you.
Yeah.
How are you armed?
I have
really with a left and a right.
hand weapon, not in my hands, but
Right.
hand weapon, my shield, crossbow, elbows on my back,
Okay.
Chain shirt, leather.
chain shirt, leather. Yeah.
Okay.
the main weapons.
Give me a perception check.
Hey, that's what I.
He's
That's what I.
pretty goddamn well armed.
Yeah.
It would be.
That's what I threw. So I had some of
But
my.
he's also self-proclaimed dumb
Oh, I'm more
and
worried.
lost in the city.
Yeah, I just still doesn't stop them from
So-
chopping their fucking heads off.
modifier minus. Oh, the male coif gives me a
What'd you
minus
say?
10.
Milk coif.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
perception.
Okay.
Hey, all right, that doesn't suck.
So they escort you down into the city. into. They seem to be. You notice that they seem to be leading you into some of the off streets, the alleyways, and everything. And at one point, you're heading around a corner when you hear the soft sounds of swords being drawn behind you.
Man,
They
now I'm
don't
trying to-
think that you're aware, but they're about to attempt to murder you.
Gotcha.
You have the opportunity, if you want, to take off, or you can fight the four of them if you wish.
So my crossbow wouldn't be loaded because you can't
Yep.
leave a crossbow loaded.
Correct, and you have no weapons out.
Nothing, no weapons out.
How do throwing daggers work?
Is there any talent for quick draw? I think there is.
There is. I do
Yeah,
not have it though.
Definitely.
I will go ahead and immediately take off without
Okay,
ever
good.
turning around.
Yeah, that's right. You should round the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a sense that they're about to
Yeah.
jump you, so you have the ability. You can take the initiative and take off. You do so. As soon as you round the next corner, you take off in a sprint, heading hopefully the right direction. Do you actually not know where you're going?
I
or-
have orientation, so
Okay,
I do
good.
know where I'm going.
Okay, good. So that's fine. I wasn't sure if you were playing that up or if you actually didn't know where you were going. You take off at a dash. Give me an endurance roll.
Can you imagine you just playing your character and the fucking GM just kills you with 4 cards? Just,
It's almost like you go into a town and they strong arm the wizard to pay for the tickets.
He's never gonna leave that alone. The party sat there and let it happen.
Wait, what?
That was classic.
The entire party, like 6 people sitting there, and the whole party sat there like, I'm looking at them like, come on, guys. The guards are just bullying the hell out of me. I was like, fine. You're...
Huh?
It was bad.
It was one of the games I had. The guards were picking on the wizard. Matt was playing the wizard and walked into a bar and said, "Hey, you don't have a license." He said, "Well, I didn't know I needed a license." And they said, "Great, we'll sell you a license. It's only $1 a person for the guards." And everybody else just sort of looked at him, and some people like went up to the room.
2 people left.
oh, man.
Nobody getting involved in that.
Magic your way out
Yeah,
of
one
it.
more cookie.
Well, and that's the thing. This is Rolemaster.
Right.
It takes forever to cast a spell.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to. It takes you 3 rounds
Yeah.
to get one little simple
Well,
piece of crap.
most,
spell.
I mean, you were low level also. Most any game, he would have been creamed if the group didn't step in, and they chose not to.
Yeah, one more
It's a
cookie.
Rollmaster. I'm not fucking risking crits.
Anyways, you take off, and with your endurance, they don't pursue very far. As soon as they realize that you're onto them, they shout once or twice and chase you 1 or 2 blocks, but then they give up,
Man,
and you
not
escape
like
into the
me.
darkness.
You're not gonna like me.
Arriving a short time later at the dwarven establishment, it's still lit and so forth. They let you in. No sign of the elf still.
That's not the elf.
Hello.
You're here.
Me and him are at the
Him and the
bar.
dwarf are there.
He's
He is.
heavily.
He has quite a few empty plates in front of him.
Ooh.
Several empty mugs. He's not in any condition to go anywhere.
Him?
Yes.
Okay.
How's the dog?
The dog is also
Bog
similarly
tigers.
not able to go anywhere.
The bog to
I'd like to go up
bliss.
to the bartender and say,
It had to come up when you were trying to tell the dwarves the story.
Yeah.
I lost track of the elf tonight, and of course, it's the elf. I mean,
He'll be
what are you
fine.
gonna expect? But after that happened, some of the town guard, or what I assume are the town guard, attempted to accost me. Am I safe to think that if somebody came in here to do us harm, you would warn us somehow?
If we catch him,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
obviously.
we don't like thieves. Killed that other one a few weeks ago.
Oh, good.
Huh?
Oh, that's right. You guys did. Did you guys ever figure out
Oh wait, yeah.
why they wanted your books?
No, I weren't you guys looking
Yeah,
into that?
we're still looking into it. I just didn't know if suddenly you guys got it an amazing
No.
note.
Good segue. Something I forgot to forgot to cover at the beginning. On the foundry, you go at the bottom left-hand side. There's journal notes. Okay. Bottom left or mid left, there's journal notes. Within that, there's a scroll, and then a checklist. That is a list of active quests with all information you know as far as what you need to accomplish.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's a new add-on that I've been populating with things that you currently have in process.
We can't access it.
Yes, we can.
Let's see. I am.
Click the quest log.
Oh, quest tracker. There we go.
Okay.
So
The quest tracker will bring up like a short list. You don't see it?
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Left-hand side.
Top left.
I don't have that.
No, the little,
There's a,
no, the little
further
flag.
down, there's a little flag called Journal Notes,
Left side. Right there.
Oh.
Click that.
and then in that sub-menu, there's a scroll, which is the details of the quest, and then a quest tracker, which is more
You
just
go to the second,
a summary one.
Second down.
Oh my.
Down one.
Okay.
This is
Or
actually like video game style quest.
It's all a matter of me populating it. These are the criteria that you are aware of that you need to work on. Because one of the things I was starting to figure out is so many things are going on.
Oh.
We've lost track.
Yeah, you've
I
lost
totally
track of
forgot
it.
about the cat thing.
Eliminate.
Right, that's
Yeah.
why I figured, okay, let me populate everything that's there, and as you find additional stuff, I'll fill in more information. Use it as a reminder. Now, there is an option on these, if you open up the quest, for player notes. You can go into whatever you need as far as that. Okay?
Eliminate all the cats in
Found
Midnight.
East. What's that?
Yes.
Deliver
Like I said,
cat
now
for
these are
relocation?
From
What?
the player perspective of what
So many cats.
people have asked you to do. Okay? Don't take it as in the story doesn't advance like in a video game until you actually accomplish this. Because obviously, you can't eliminate every cat in Middenheim. At least to my knowledge of your skills. Maybe you can come up with a way to do it, but don't think of it that way. Think of it as here are story requests that are ongoing. You may or may not wish to do anything.
It guides you forward.
I'm just glad this is here for reminding. Because,
Yeah.
God, I forgot about 3/4 of this shit.
Okay.
Why? Something just disappeared.
Yeah. The stone one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I sent you a separate note, Matt.
You are dead.
Oh yeah, there's one more cookie for who wants it.
I
Wait, there's nothing
feel
for
like
Oh my god. Oh,
my character rolled up my character rolled up noble blood.
I'm using
Okay.
this.
So
It's fine.
he
Yeah.
technically
A lot more
normal.
simple.
Yeah.
You want me to show
You know
you
what I
how
saw
to pop it
today?
No,
That
thank
never
you.
occurred to me. Matrix. When Neo is talking to the old lady, right? Do you remember?
Mhm.
He had to accept a cookie to continue the quest.
Mhm.
Like, as in software,
Yeah.
he had to accept
Yeah.
a cookie.
Has to be able to track them.
Yeah, and it never occurred to me when I was watching the movie, and it really annoys me because I was fucking in IT at the time.
Uh-huh.
I saw it today. It
It's
was
like
like,
when
oh my
they
God.
when they first pick him up before he's been extracted. Okay, when he's first been extracted, they call him Copper Top, not
Mhm.
because he's a redhead,
Yep,
but because
because-
he's a battery.
Yep. I got in the movie. I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
Do we
Anyways,
get XP for this?
no,
Like quest?
no, these are simply story reminders
Okay.
of things going on. Don't consider them any. Don't think of it as a video game.
Yes, I know.
This is simply a methodology for me to provide notes as to, hey, you got all these different things going on. Okay. So he's at the college. You guys are at the Dwarven place. Early in the morning, you wake up. You are tired, exhausted. Your entire body is sore, and you are laying in a puddle of water in an alleyway down in the wind in the southwest.
do I have my gear?
You have all your gear. It's laying scattered around you in the alleyway.
Well, that's first thing I do is find the bow.
Okay?
Not my picture.
Not his clothes.
That's right, not my clothes. Evergreen is my first target and goal, and make sure it's in perfect shape.
Okay.
After that, I start making sure I have everything else, yes, including his drawing.
You do not have the drawing. You do not have the stone.
Oh, I hate you so much.
The interior of the stone
was
you
wrong.
may still have.
That's probably why everything's scattered, because
You attack them.
Dude, that was like literally a masterpiece.
I know.
Is his ear there?
Oh wait, yeah, yeah,
That would be
yes,
fucked
yes,
up.
please.
Oh my god, that would be
Please.
hilarious.
That was a masterpiece.
Like 5
Yes, it
seconds
was. It was
ago.
20.
It's
In
there.
Warhammer,
Yeah,
it's
it's
20
just
worth 20 gold.
Yeah, his was too.
Nah, come on now.
No,
Not
his was
worth
over
so much.
gold. I don't know.
If you would have been able to somehow keep it clean, like he was saying, because you had it somewhere easily accessible, you kept pulling it out. It means it was nasty.
I was gonna clean it up and then go and like present it into an art gallery somewhere and try to sell it.
Anyways, you're only a couple of blocks away from the dwarven establishment.
Okay. I will drag my behind that direction then.
Okay.
You said daylight?
It is daylight. The sun's just coming up.
Alright.
Is that another prosthetic you have?
What's that?
You're behind. Dragging your prosthetic.
My prosthetic, yeah. Alright, do I have a... You've already given me the effect of exhausted, I would assume.
I didn't add anything like that.
Alright, so...
I'm sorry?
Would I stop being fatigued after?
You are definitely not fatigued because you have a nice cushy bed to sleep on.
Yep.
The rest of you, however, can make an endurance roll unless you're a dwarf.
I just have a heated bed.
No, it's stone. It's definitely not heated.
You said they put fires underneath and heated the rock.
Yeah, that doesn't last.
How am I God, Dad?
No problem.
What? Well, you ate well, so you just slept good. You rested on your belly.
Just
Make an endurance roll for sleeping on the dwarven thing unless you're a dwarf.
Oh, I had a terrible night.
I have a blanket.
You rolled the same thing I did.
That keeps you warm. It doesn't make it comfortable.
I'm going to.
Yeah, you're still
Go ahead
sleeping.
and use one of
You're
my.
still
I'm going to use
sleeping
one of my
on this
fate.
table.
A worse.
Or not fate.
I would argue your dog would probably keep you pretty
Your short-term
the
rerolls?
Yeah, the reroll. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the net effect is you're just fatigued one level. So just
And
put
I
your
did.
minus 10 for the round.
Yeah. That's
Wait,
fine.
so do I have the minus 10 for being fatigued until?
Until a good night's rest is the definition.
So I have a minus 10 for this.
If you fail this roll, yes.
No, I
you-
already
no,
have
for,
a minus
for this
10.
for this roll. No, you don't.
Okay, because I still have that.
Yeah, it doesn't apply for this roll. If you're a dwarf, this is natural sleeping. If you were to sleep at the wizard college, you might have a problem.
I think that's the 15.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty
It is.
sure it is. Okay.
Why is
All I can think about is the fact that I need to find that damn sleeping bag that...
Yes, if you had a fancy Talian sleeping bag, you'd probably find anywhere.
I go stagger into the dwarven establishment.
Okay.
Oh, man. I
What?
got robbed.
Got run.
They left me butt behind naked in the alleyway.
Oh, you left me up there by myself. I nearly got robbed too. I'm just
But
faster.
for some reason, they didn't take anything, so I'm a little worried.
Maybe they put something in you.
I could be.
he escaped? He didn't.
So
What?
I guess that.
You're
Okay.
still not sure where you left your drawing.
I guess instead of.
son of a bitch.
I guess instead of going straight to the captain,
my
I'm
pride.
gonna find somewhere actually nice to sleep because I didn't
Oh,
realize
I know.
I'd still take this negative.
Trust me.
Okay, it's only a minus 10. It's not a big penalty.
That's a lot for me.
Okay, well that may be, but the point is, if you sleep in non-standard conditions, you're gonna have to make a roll.
No, just
You're
deal
not
with it,
sleeping
dude.
well.
We've
Yeah.
all had penalties. Deal with it.
I'll
No.
So-
spend the morning.
All right, we'll waste our time listening to you whine about it.
I slept on top of the
Trying to find a word.
half-layer, so I shouldn't have.
I need
I sleep
sleep.
on my dog.
With a pancake on your.
I need sleep, so I'm going to
Myself
I can show you guys where the elven inn is.
Okay.
They won't even want to send though, will they?
You can
No,
pay a fee and become a member.
But at least as long as we know where he's at, I guess.
So
You guys can. You want me to wait until you
Okay.
get your sleep before we go talk to
So-
No, let's go talk to the watch captain.
What evidence do you have of your adventures and details?
And then I'll
I
see.
have 3 people, one of which has a near perfect.
Yeah, but what evidence are you presenting today?
Fair play.
Are you sober
Don't
enough?
actually have any evidence.
Okay, so they listen attentively, and then dismiss you until you can bring proof.
That's what's it called.
Okay.
If you recall with George, he was always big on taking notes everywhere with his character. He had a diary writing down everything,
That makes sense.
which is effectively his witness. Now, I mean, you can give verbal testimony, but that's different than actually having a chronology. It also
Gibbard?
gave him explanation for why he had to read write.
No.
But bringing witnesses, bringing
He also
physical
took some
objects.
articles and stuff.
He did, yeah. He had other pieces
like
of
a
proof
lot
and
of the
everything.
corrupted shit that we found.
Yeah.
I gave to him to,
Yeah.
to give to the.
Yeah, I mean, he brought proof to the college
I know.
to demonstrate what he had been discovering and finding and so forth. So
Right.
just going them and saying, I
Yeah,
saw a
but
bug
wizard,
was
Yeah. Wait.
wonderful. What's real?
I'll.
Because anybody can tell any story.
I will acquaint myself with my apprentice.
But they haven't given you an apprentice yet.
Okay.
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 They are preparing. They have a couple of possible candidates.
That's fine.
They will work on that and assign you an apprentice once you can validate the stories that you're giving.
Yeah. I'm gonna go find specifically those two.
Okay.
He has the stones. He has a name in town. And try to get these two to come with me to.
Okay. So you're gonna rest for the morning. You
I'll
two
go
are gonna
exhausted.
head to the town watch.
Yep. Well, I think. Do both of you want to go with us? We're all going to town to see the watch commander, right?
I'm doing that, but then I'm finding somewhere to sleep right after that.
Okay.
Fuck somewhere nice.
First, I will go to the Dwarven Tavern just because that's the last place I saw of them.
Okay. So you get there in the morning when he's just recently arrived, staggering in pain, sharing his experience. Tolman is busy eating a large breakfast.
Feeding something to my dog.
Sure. They're all here.
You two. I need you two as verbal testimony and physical testimony, as you have a few of this.
Take them.
samples. Then I will take the stones.
Okay. 3 stones.
30 remaining stones.
Okay.
Yes.
I do believe you said that was 4 bronze apiece.
I will. I need you to come for verbal testimony to speak with the Grey Watch.
Okay.
I'm really eloquent.
What's the Grey Watch?
It is my order of.
You want me to talk to a bunch of wizards?
Yes, seems like you've had quite experience.
They won't
quite
cast any
experience.
hexes on you at all.
Oh, right?
Seems like you've
The
had.
devil
quite
will
a lot of
elves
burn
actually
your
have-
skin.
A lot of magic, though.
High elves do.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's right. You're a wood elf.
He's an
Yeah,
ass.
seems like you've had
Very
quite
heavy.
fun.
I had the same ability
Quite
to
good
have
experience.
said magic.
Yeah,
power.
they do. They
I
do.
just
But
didn't
high
know.
elves are the ones that are very powerful, very magical.
Okay, but like his character wouldn't be too freaked out about
I never said it
magic,
was.
right?
Depending on recent activity, sure.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean,
I never did talk to somebody named Ernum.
Erdem the Fire Mage Extraordinaire, also known as Evil Erdem.
say the most evil person in the group.
Correct. I'm sure you've heard of him. The Fire Mage.
I've heard your stories and I've heard the tales of his exploits.
He is easily the most evil person I've ever met in my life.
Don't say that when you're in the college.
Why? They already know it.
Probably.
Just saying. I mean, it's truth is truth, right? All right. I mean, first we have to make a stop at the watch commanders to speak to him. So, how would the watch
Wait, what?
commander think about you being there?
Wait, why don't you try and find someone else to sleep
They'd be
or
fine.
am I the only one doing that?
Well, you
No,
say
I-
that.
Okay, so
What
you're
kind
fine.
of-
Do me a
What kind of
favor. Is
meet?
there some place we can meet
I know
first?
they-
That way, if I need to clear it with him that it's okay that you come and see him. I'm not even supposed to tell you that I'm going to see the watch commander. That's the point.
Yeah.
Where is the actual college of
The college is.
that? Is that this big building?
It is this area.
None of us. I
Sure.
can't.
I can't see that. It's super small.
That's because I'm not. It's right here.
Oh,
Oh wow.
That's the college. That all those brown buildings there are the extended college.
Meet outside the musical college.
That was the big.
Okay.
What?
Sounds good.
The watch commander's office is here.
That's not far
Okay.
away.
That's the parade grounds.
I don't mean to insult you or say that you're not worthy. I'm just saying that we're supposed to be secretive anyway.
That I can understand.
Well, Tolman, let's go.
So you're gonna meet
Ozzy?
somewhere.
We're gonna meet here at the musical college.
And
Okay.
you say you have a writ of some sort?
For me.
That's
I
like
understand
the one
that.
thing
We're good already. We can get all the way in.
Okay. That's the opera house.
It's just such a big building.
It is.
I'm going with you.
go.
Just since I guess he knows you, I guess.
Okay. All of you give me a perception check.
Okay.
And is anybody staying here at the dwarves, or you're all going to either the watch commander or the opera house?
I'm going.
There you go.
I guess I'll go
Doubles
with-
counted as a crit.
Oh, that's a double.
I'll go with
Double.
Then?
the elf.
Double.
Okay.
Because I don't know, he stole from me.
So me and him both have a question.
Everybody's throwing doubles.
Oh my god.
We all
Who got the
we all
99?
rolled doubles.
No,
So-
not him. Not him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
Wait,
good.
no, not him.
Almost all of us rolled doubles.
A lot of people roll doubles.
I did
So
not.
I
is that
rolled a
just natural
99.
crit or
A-
natural critical failure?
The
Big
mechanical,
trick and
the
kill
mechanics
myself.
of the critical is if you roll a double, it's either a critical or a fumble. If it's a successful test, i.e., you got at least success level 0 or better, it's a critical success. Otherwise, it's a fumble.
Then yeah, the two of us rolled double critical successes.
Okay. So functionally, all I'm looking for is pass or fail at this point.
Okay.
So you guys separate into two groups, one large, one small. Along the way, to your respective locations, you spot a large poster, either on a billboard, where other miscellaneous notes and things like that are, or in one case a kid currently plastering a poster up. Okay, the poster. Let's see if I can see this. Just a second.
Friedrich is wanted by the crown for
Yes.
endangerment of the crown.
Giraffe horse Toddler is dead.
1 gold bounty for every elf ear.
Ah, damn, we're only gonna get one.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
He just wakes up
Oh,
with
we
a
were-
racket on his ear.
Okay,
You're
point of
fine.
fire. You guys weren't meant to leave the city.
Here we were.
We were allowed to.
You didn't. You guys didn't get permission from him, did you?
Yes, we did. We
Yeah,
absolutely
they did. They
They
did.
very specifically
Okay.
told us to go there.
Okay.
Although we did not complete his mission.
Yeah, you did.
No, we did
You
not.
didn't get.
Oh wait, we
Yeah,
were.
you
Yeah,
got
we
the
were only
money.
supposed to recon.
Okay.
We were not supposed to. That's right.
You see this sign being posted up around town.
Huh.
Homunculus.
That motherfucker. Is that the rat that I caught?
That would be a homunculus.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of this is.
Large rat.
Well, yeah,
In
you're
game
a road
or out
warden.
of game?
You're a road
I
warden.
don't know any of this.
No. That's a Skaven. He caught a Skaven.
Festag. That's Friday.
Friday.
Win. Yeah, win
3 days.
in 3 days. I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
go.
Yeah, I'm going to.
It's free. Haha.
I can't let him.
That's what I saw. Maybe there'll be snacks.
I cannot let him have it. Just
This
show
is
up. as
interesting.
Skaven
He
parts.
said 2 recently acquired examples.
Yeah. Ratus homunculus.
large rat.
No, homunculus isn't humongous. Homunculus is a
Is there?
automated.
Yeah.
Like
well,
what
it's
he
a.
killed, like he killed her with it.
It's Warhammer.
That pains me so.
It's just,
Where is this?
it's just
That's
a
a third day. So we got
We
plenty.
don't have that name.
Where is this? at the Theater of Anatomy at the Collegium Theologica.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
I don't know where that is.
I don't think we've had Eunice. Hasn't showed up.
The School of Anatomy.
Yeah.
The science district of the college.
Oh.
That's where. That's. I mean, the wizards study there,
Okay.
but it's
yeah.
a university.
Okay, I
It
understand.
covers lots of different areas.
Got it. I understand. Well, that's unfortunate. And every Grey Gardener should have an issue with that.
Eunice, she is not on our list.
No.
Okay.
It's a.
I have added that to your quest list if you care to reference.
I want to see what
said
the
two.
name of it is. Huh. A public?
Public.
Completely different quest. Okay.
Hey, a minute. Is that one weird guy with the flesh pits around?
Anyways, you then go to see Ulrich.
Yes.
Ulrich Schutzman. You are readily entered or allowed into his office. He seems quite happy to see you. Gets up from his desk, shakes your hand, says, "Welcome back. I sure hope your adventures were successful. Were you able to deal with who was it? Eric. Eric was his name. You were following.
Yes.
Did you bring him to justice?
We did.
You did. Okay. Where is he imprisoned at this point?
Oh, I thought you meant by justice being we killed him. He was thoroughly corrupted by chaos. Basically, a walking corpse that was blasting us with fire. So we had no choice but to destroy him.
Okay. Did he have any evidence or any notes?
Yes. Sorry, but the notes went down with our
Not me.
one of the other members of the group that you sent with us. He went up in a ball of flame whenever one of the other little fire elemental demon thingies.
Yeah,
lit him
I
up.
note that witch isn't here.
Yes,
I didn't have
Good
the
riddance for him.
documents.
but he was the one that had the documents. I do believe.
No, I didn't.
And who's this fellow that seemed to be contradicting some of your story?
He's the road warden,
He's the road warden. Does he have a name?
Heinrich.
He's got something for you, right?
Yes, I have
Heinrich?
the document.
Road warden, you say?
As he's standing there, I very noisily pull a chair over to him. I crawl up on top of the chair and I grab his head. And I'm like, this poor soul took a blow to the head. That's why he's not making any sense.
All I can tell you is that
And then I crawl up
Okay.
and go do what I whisper.
He takes the paper and looks at it. You were assigned
Wait,
to
who are you?
Leitdorf?
I was getting. Is that the?
That was the fort you were at.
Okay, because there wasn't any name on it.
Correct, because it's a forgotten fort that everybody gets sent to at the end of their career.
Well, mine was beginning.
That's why everybody was.
That's what they told you. They were being generous.
now you know.
This is a choice position you're getting.
But yes,
5 years later, you've been forgotten about.
yes.
Because that's how the military does it.
You might want to try to bolster that particular establishment. There's only like 7 people left. Well, there's that stupid notebook
I'm
too.
honestly,
And
I'm
he
surprised
doesn't
Leitdorf is still active. But I'll talk to the general, see if he needs to send any troops over there.
What's more important is that there's a some sort of an ancient creature apparently has been in the swamp forever. It's like a chaos beast that has an unlimited number of tentacles, and that is what is producing the black stones.
Blackstone?
The chaos stones that you've seen around now. Is he wearing one?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to wear personal jewelry.
All right. Well, there's these little black stones that everybody keeps bringing back to the town from that particular fort.
Not before.
Whatever it
person
was.
outside.
Sounds like something the college would probably be interested in.
Well, that's because they sent a member to meet us there, but I wasn't sure you would want the college involved with our dealings, so I asked him to wait outside somewhere.
Well, if they sent him and are already aware of it, then I guess we could bring him into the circle. But I wouldn't trust any wizard further than I can throw him.
I'm with you.
we all feel the same way. By the way, we had
Okay, you look a little pale today.
I spent a rough night in an alleyway. At least that's where I woke up. It was not fun.
You need to eat more like him.
He eats far too much. I spent 3 silver on him at the dang dwarven stronghold.
I whispered you something.
Don't tell me you're doing something with me again.
This fine halfling had drawn this absolute.
He has one in the back, behind his desk. Okay.
This fine.
Okay.
I'm pointing him out. I didn't realize
Yeah,
he's trying to stealth.
He's over there at a cabinet in the back trying to open it and everything. He says, he looks back at you, gestures for you to go back around the front of the desk.
He drew this absolutely magnificent drawing of the they call it octopus.
The octopus, man. The
So
octopus.
A bog to push, he said.
I lost it last night.
When?
I think I lost it at the Knight's Arms.
He didn't lose it. I assure you.
It was
And
glorious.
suddenly it all clicks.
No, because I don't distrust him. He's done a lot to save my guy.
Octopuses are common in swamps.
Not like this, my guy.
This thing was the size of a house. It was swimming around in pools of green glowing chaos, but the green glow was coming from these. Were they literally only like the shot size of a prawn? You like compared to
No,
a shrimp?
tiny.
They were like these little bitty like shrimp-like things in like groups of them down in the water that was creating the green glow.
Do you have any evidence of this?
Well, I had an egg. The black stones are eggs. They get to be about this big before they hatch. I found that out the hard way.
These stones grow?
They're eggs, yes.
Okay.
And if you get one and you carry it on you, I've been told that it gives you a warm, pleasant feeling. I don't know about that.
I can't confirm.
The one that I carried that the group doesn't know about gave me nightmares. Now that I don't have it anymore, and I feel like the group needs to be brought in on it. It hatched at some point during our travels, and I have no idea where the hatchling went to.
So you're saying you brought a foreign monster of chaos into the city limits?
It might have hatched before that.
Maybe it has my picture.
It's its mom.
Look.
It's a family picture.
Yeah.
with the little slidey bits to make it move.
Well, that's rather disturbing.
It could have been that there was many. I mean, the hole in the egg was small. I'm guessing there was many more than one in it, and they all came crawling out. They were just those little shrimp-like things inside the water.
Yes, but you're making it sound terrible.
Are we sure it's
I'm
like
reporting.
octopus babies?
Is it?
I don't think so. It didn't look anything like them.
Bug.
I would have
I
reached in the water.
didn't see. Admittedly, sir, as I'm opening his cabinet and pulling
Yeah,
it,
it's still locked.
I'm still trying to open it. It's
You have lockpicks? I'll walk
Is it-
over. Can you practice? Do you mind?
Yes.
Yes, he can?
No.
Oh, you mind? Okay.
You might.
Sorry.
slide a hand him to me. Wow. Seriously, I'm gonna try to slide a hand him out of his hand as he's like, "Oh, that's fine," and walks away.
I don't want you. Man, I'm gonna have to get more.
Just showed him.
Sure.
Oh, goddamn! I pulled you right out of your hand.
You don't
Yeah, he holds on, is talking to the guy, and before he knows it, like half the picks are gone.
Is it just shootsman in here?
Yes.
Okay.
So he opens up a drawer and pulls out a pistol and some powder.
No, that's fine. No, I was just I meant like
Yeah, get that.
I just
He gets a cloth and starts like cleaning the gun while he keeps an eye on Tolman talking with you guys.
you're only gonna need half shot. Anyway, the
Half a set of lockpicks.
I'm gonna relay to him. I trust him, so I'm gonna relay to him what
That's
happened
gonna cost
You
outside
guys
of,
you guys just
outside of the blood moon last night.
Okay.
that the those are town guard, as far as I can tell,
Mhm.
and they didn't tell me to stop or anything, but they were gonna murder me in an alley, and all I was doing was
It's not that surprising.
okay. Is that something that you're having to root out here? And
It's an ongoing problem. There's a lot of corruption in the guard. That's part of the reason why I instructed you to keep your special assignment
Right.
secret.
Yep.
You never know who you can trust.
Special assignment?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party.
and we all
That's right.
get quiet.
Yes.
He gets pushed out and the door
Yeah.
closed.
Welcome to the party, pal. That's what it's
That's the reason he was loading the
Good lord.
Give me a lockpicking check at a minus 20.
Yeah,
Do a
well,
cool
I don't know
test.
the
how.
reason he was loading the pistol.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's not gonna work.
Do a cool
Give
test,
me
man.
a roll then.
I'm trying to see if I have any skills that might possibly.
Probably
Sleight of hand or dex.
I have sleight of hand at
Sleight of hand.
56. Okay.
Oh, that's
At a minus 20?
Uh-huh.
Still not a terrible roll. Ah, I just missed it.
Okay. Yeah, you pick it, or you don't successfully pick the lock. You don't break any of the lock picks or anything.
Okay.
I
I just walk over and hand them to him when I'm done.
yeah. They look like yours.
Well done. Applaud. My life pick set and well done.
I'm a
Yeah.
quick study.
So, yeah, according to him, such corruption isn't uncommon in the town guard.
Okay. I better erase
If they see an opportunity, they have a tendency to do so. Several of the other organizations within the city are known to harbor shady characters as well, but it's a matter of you take what you can get as far as people.
Gotcha.
For the most part, they keep the watch. They know their duty when it comes down to it, and they know where their pay comes from. So he doesn't trust them, but he does trust them to do what's right when it's absolutely necessary. Okay.
Since this is all hush hush,
Mhm.
Captain, that is your rank, correct? Is it, Captain?
I think so.
I have to look at it again. It is Watch Commander. Commander.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you have any pull with the Red Moon Inn, would you?
Not really. Why?
You may have a little bit of a concern. I need to talk to Ava again. I need to get something back from her. That's where I was at when I woke up in an alley this morning.
Oh, is that where? I've heard a few reports along those lines.
Yeah, I know. I've never fallen subject to it ever. I've always been able to resist it. Never had an issue till now. I just need to get something back from her. If you don't have any pull, I'll just get it myself.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, now that you guys are finally back in town, you seem to have at least wrapped up this whole mess with Eric. Among Jarman's papers, remember that other guy that was trying to defect?
Yep.
Amongst his notes and papers, we found that there were some indications of a dispute with a figure that is referred to as the Ordo Terribilis over some kidnappings and a safe house over in Ostor. Need you guys to investigate it, find that lair, and follow up on any leads you might have.
Ostorf, is that Oustown?
Ostor is East Town.
East.
Is
It's
the
in
dwarf with
town.
us?
Yes.
It's in town. It's just on the east
He
side.
salutes.
Oh, okay.
Ordo Terribilis. The Order Terrible.
You just hear the clang of his gauntlet. Clang!
So I'm guessing this is this similar to the Ordo Impedimenta type stuff. Is this all?
If you remember from the notes that Jarman told you, there's 3 different sections
right?
of the cult.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There is the supply and funding.
Right.
There's the kidnapping and so forth, and then there was like the enforcers.
The Nuvitia,
the
Terribilis,
recruiters.
and Impedimentae.
So the kidnappers is where we're at.
Right. That there seems to be some sort of dispute between Jarman's role as the recruiter and the Ordo Terribilis. Indicating that there's a safe house located in Ostor. And you guys need to investigate and locate the lair, and then follow any leads that ends up having.
We got enough money to. Are we still
Employed?
getting paid every
Yeah.
week? Okay.
Tosses over a purse with some coins in it.
Okay, cool.
With all due respect, sir. With all due respect,
I just want mine, that's all.
we're spending
With the 70s.
far more in pursuit of
One
these
gold a week.
investigations than what you're paying.
Okay, I give you yours.
No,
You
I'm
don't
not-
seem to be starving.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
but that's the point. Is we're becoming poorer over time with this investigations.
That
I don't-
prison cell's still open for you.
The point, sir, is I think you're missing is that at some point we're going to run out of funding and we're going to have to do illegal things to maintain
I don't feel
the
like we
mission.
need to tell him that.
Let him cook.
I
So
mean, like, you cook. You don't cook.
I think maybe a slight increase in the stipend might help, because obviously we're here to root out evil within the kingdom. We're here to pursue these investigations, and sure, we're all quirky little individuals, some larger than others, but nevertheless,
I know what game was that.
the point is we need money, or we're going to have to do stuff that we're trying to actively fight against. It just doesn't make any sense if we're so destitute that we have to break the law to somewhat enforce the law. That's kind of the problem you're having, in my opinion, with some of these guards. These guards aren't necessarily paid enough, and so they're branching out into privateering.
The occasional bent law is the way of the world.
Oh, sure.
Not
sure.
gonna have a problem with
saying
that.
I'm not saying we're paladins here.
Yeah, we're
But
you guys have been recruited to fight chaos threatening the realm. If you have to break a few laws, just don't let me know.
but some of these laws that are, I don't want to have to break laws at the expense of the innocent.
Do you need to meet
That's valid.
You're too
So-
fast for me.
I don't mind. I really don't mind stealing from people, but I don't
Okay.
want to steal from the innocent. He's attested to. I've risked life and limb to save citizens of this empire. We all have. Some have actually sacrificed. I point at his ear. Right? So maybe a slight increase in stipend. Maybe 25%, maybe 50% a week would help us. Sure. I'm not dying of hunger, but that's mostly at the good graces of people that are just not willing to stab the halfling stealing food from their plate.
You're free to rob, loot, steal whatever you want along the way. As long as I don't know about it, I don't care.
Got a question
Oh
for
my
you.
god!
Yeah, so that was like
It's
Matt, could I
that,
get
that was
a,
from the beginning.
Yeah, it's a wonder people are
10 gold stipend for bribery, for bribing people?
You can use your pay however you want.
Sorry.
deal with that.
Do you know
Is there
anything?
anything worth stealing in here?
Worth stealing? There's lots of trinkets and personal effects and things like that. I mean, there's some things that, yeah, are probably worth quite a bit of money.
Hey, that homunculus thing.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yep.
What about it?
Do you know? I mean, it sounds like it's similar to the beast that we found in your floorboards.
That's sciencey stuff. I don't
Yeah.
really understand.
Didn't know if you knew
Probably talk to a
anything.
physician,
Well, he's-
at least a qualified one.
yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. Do you know anything about
You feel
Professor?
my pain every game.
Do you know anything about Professor Eunice?
She's fairly well respected.
Every time we talk to this guy, I'm like, how many guards are between me stabbing him and freedom?
Probably quite a few.
Yeah, me. Yeah, he would stab you in a heartbeat.
All right. Well, I think.
So, anyways, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, no, you're
He
good.
does consider you part of the team at this point. He passes a badge over to you, and he says, "Congratulations! Thanks to your previous commander, he said you'd be most useful for our missions. So,
You're gonna die.
guess what? You've been drafted. Your
I
job,
was already.
assist them as best you can. Try not to break as many laws as necessary. But, like I said, a few eggs get broken, that's okay.
You like almonds.
Well, we've already broken one egg.
You can break a few eggs to make an omelet.
I don't want to hear about it. I think it's creeping me out.
Can you feel it crawling on
Yes.
you right now?
What? My character would be feeling the same way. I'm just thinking it must have hatched that last night of my nightmare. Because I felt it on my face and everything.
Oh God.
So
Oh, that's gonna give me in real life nightmares tonight thinking about
Okay,
that shit.
so
Fuck.
that we're done here.
yeah, sorry. Yes, I need to go see Ava.
I need to go take care of some stuff in town.
Was that the
Yeah.
tall chick? Hot.
Yeah, really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still your
One of
number.
our dog.
standards. Little narrow. in
Are
the
we
ass.
are we stepping outside of the office?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. See you soon.
Alright.
Did you approve
Okay,
that
so-
I'm
How many
free
weeks?
roaming code warden that assists them?
Yes.
Okay.
He's assigned you to assist them.
How many weeks were we gone?
You guys were gone for 3 weeks.
Is there 3 gold apiece in the bag?
There is 3 gold apiece in the bag.
This is out for me.
No, there's 2 gold because he paid you in advance previously.
Yeah. for the
Yes,
first
he
one.
did.
And gave us a ticket to
Oh, don't bring that up.
the. No, we're outside.
I'm guessing that doesn't
Each we
include
get 2
me.
gold then.
Okay. Yep.
Doesn't include
What?
It
No,
doesn't
does not include
Yes,
you.
that's
You
what I
just
thought.
started.
That's what I thought.
There is an extra
or
2 gold. It does. There is an extra 2 gold for the witch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we could split that between the two.
Why?
I died too.
It's true.
Yes, he did.
Sure.
The
Yeah, there's
conflict.
extra 4 gold for the 2 characters that died.
I was
Along with the
Party
30
treasure.
gold.
Yeah.
Party treasure.
Yeah, party treasure.
Yeah.
And then let Third Doug. He's got his 2 gold. Go with that.
Let's go check on the old man. Let's see if he lives.
Yeah, I'd like to know that.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to I'm gonna go talk to half of those.
You're gonna go talk to Halfling?
You
Half
said
no.
you're going
Half
to
no.
3 other
Yeah,
places.
if we're
I did find out.
need your help. Hold on.
Can you give us a badge
I
for
think
him?
you're number 5 in line. No, he hasn't met him.
so my
I literally, as we're walking out, I remember, and I'm like, oh, we gotta go check on the old man. Sorry.
Well, I'm not going there. I've got some other places I'm going.
Where did you want to go?
I was gonna go and talk to Half Nose, see if I can find a location
Do you
for
want to do that alone?
place on. He hasn't been on like a threat at all. It's really just it's expensive to get information from him.
I'm more worried about everything else that's in that bar.
That's not the same bar. This isn't a little crap bar down south side of town.
Right.
I ain't worried.
Newtonian in-house.
Yeah.
I know where you're going.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to meet you there, or are you going to assume that you're going to leave there after getting information from Happiness?
I mean, no one stopped me yet.
But I just want to know where to find
Oh.
you.
Well, you're headed.
I need
you're
to
headed
sleep.
where? Oh, you're going to sleep.
No, this guy's talked me into doing something else first. So there's a guy. We need to find that mage too. I did leave him standing somewhere waiting for us.
No, it'll be alright.
It's on
All
the
right.
way.
This is
Yeah,
revenge
yeah,
for
that's
me
fine.
dropping a phone on your
Well, let's
I
prioritize
don't
that.
wanna hear
You,
my toast
you said you
over.
left him waiting.
Uh-huh.
Let's go do that while you're taking a nap. I'll go see Half Nose and then
I'm gonna take
come
a
back.
You want to take a nap too?
No, I'm not. I said I'm not taking a
No,
nap.
he's
He wasn't
going to because
talking
he
to
has
me.
a
He's
sled.
talking to him. 'Cause he's-
Okay,
I
I
even
pointed
saw it,
this
yeah.
way. I didn't see which way.
We need to prioritize. The watch command, the road warden needs a nap.
Yes.
I'm doing some of my own
I
stuff
need
today.
I
A
wish
warm glass of milk and a nap.
You go to sleep.
Okay,
Put you to
so
sleep.
my understanding is the 3 of you and the dwarf are going to meet up with the mage,
Yeah, we'll do
and
first.
you had something else you wanted to work on.
Multiple things.
Okay, so what are you going to work on?
I'm going to attempt to find an herbalist / alchemist for the fireberries. I'm going to go shopping And
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to find another tavern that I can actually get some proper sleep in.
Okay, so when you say you find an herbalist for the fireberries, what are you trying to accomplish? You just want to
Attempt
sell them, or
Well, depending on how much they are,
Mhm.
maybe sell them, maybe see if I get them extracted to see if I get any sort of special potions.
okay? How many fireberries did you have?
I have 6 bundles.
Okay, give
Because
me
I
a
gave-
haggle roll.
Haggle.
You know what fireberries are good for? Hot sauce. You could just sell some Tabasco.
You don't cook.
Oh. Good point.
That was a good stick.
Yeah.
I didn't give you a bit. That was really good. You little bastard. I had nothing. I was like,
all
that
this
hurt.
advice coming from the halfling who doesn't know how to cook.
That hurt.
And as you slowly see Heinrich take this tiny little halfling-sized voodoo doll and slide it back as he's walking away.
I actually had one of those in my other character.
Okay, Ben,
Yes,
give me a haggle roll.
Haggle. There you go. So, 0
No
success.
mercy.
Okay, so you are able to. You spend most of the day doing your shopping and so forth around the merchant quarter. Okay, you're free to buy whatever common goods you wish out of your normal stuff. You find a couple of herbalists. They are familiar with fireberries. They're willing to buy them off of you for, we'll say, a silver per bundle.
Per bundle.
Okay. One of them claims that they can be used to make a tonic that will relieve burns more efficiently than something like aloe. Okay.
And how much would they pay for that?
If you give them all 6 bundles, they'll make you 2 tonics.
2 tonics?
Separately, one of the herbalists claims that they can boil them like a tea and give you a what they call potion that might not last very long as far as its effectiveness, but would make your skin resistant to flames.
And how many of those would be able made from the 6?
They would give you 2 for the 6 bundles as well.
Okay. Could I do half and half?
You can do that if you prefer that.
What's the pricing?
Pricing?
Like, do they need me to pay for that to be
No,
extracted?
you're paying by giving them more bundles of the berries. They're not going to use all of them for that.
Okay, so they're going to keep more for research.
Cool.
Well,
Sure.
sell, profit.
Profit.
Yeah, okay.
Their fee comes from the fact you give them 3 bundles for 1.
Sure, I'll do half and half.
Okay.
One of the-
So you have 1 fire healing tonic, fire belly juice, and the other one
I'm
is
guessing these aren't actual items in the
correct
software.
because fire berries are not actually an item either. And one is a fire berry resistance potion. The one with the potion does claim that it will lose effectiveness over time. Probably be good for up to 2 weeks. After that, it probably won't be very useful. Just ignore the bitter taste. Okay? You're free to purchase whatever common goods you want. If you want something that is rare or scarce, let me know.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you guys meet up with the wizard without much difficulty. He's waiting right where you told him, although he does step out of the shadows.
What's up, wizard?
I'm
Hey.
3 of you?
Dwarf, sir, and the dog. So there's 5.
5 of you.
We gotta go to the
Okay,
old
then.
man.
Did what?
We gotta go visit the old man.
We
real
will.
quick.
We will. You're, I need to understand before I introduce you to the commander of the watch. You need to agree that you will support whatever activities he directs to you and report to him.
I wouldn't take that deal if I was you.
I'm just saying that it's part of the deal. I don't want to bring you in there since you're a wizard. You know, you guys are difficult, and it may be that actually will be that he's going to contact most likely the college, whoever you work for, and they're going to tell you to work for him in some way. I'm sure you can have other things they'll tell you to do, like spy on him and all that and stuff.
Oh.
He's used to that. But you have to understand, if you're going to work with us at all, if you're going to continue to travel with us at all, you're going to have to be one of the conscripts, just like us.
When he means conscript, he means conscript.
We get paid. Conscripts don't technically get paid, so we get paid a gold a week. That's enough to pay your wizard fee, isn't it? I don't know how much. What do you pay? Like 2 gold a month or something like that?
Something like that.
I think it's a lot more than that.
Player-wise, is that actually a thing?
Fees?
Yeah.
Um,
Fees to have a wizarding license?
Well, not to be.
It's just to be there.
You have fees whenever you learn spells and
Yeah.
material components and things like that. Spells are expensive. You also have, if you're living on the quarters, quite a bit of cost there.
You're asking me to swear fealty to the
I
commander.
didn't smoke. None of us swore fealty.
No,
You swore? I didn't swear fealty.
I didn't swear fealty.
No, I just don't want to find people in.
I did.
Yeah.
Dwarf does.
Yeah.
Gong, gong, gong. I did.
Yeah, I definitely did not swear fealty of any sort.
I swore fealty on their behalf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my loyal subjects.
So I'll have to introduce you so you can you'll understand when he explains it to you. It's a secret. We're on secret missions. They're not to be shared unless it's under dire circumstances. And you'll get a badge, and I kind of show him the little silver badge we have. That's like a get out of jail free card type thing, possibly. Depends on which one of the guards you're actually dealing with, and you don't ever want to show it to a guard. Just keep it in mind.
Or the corruption and say, the dwarf and the elf can come. You two, you go with me with whatever old man you were talking about.
I need to talk to the old man first. I want to make sure he's okay. We spent a long time trying to nurse this guy back to health.
He's probably dead.
He probably. It's been weeks. If the old lady didn't take care of him like he directed, he's probably dead.
Fine.
Let's go check it out. What, you told her what to do?
I know, but let's not put that evil in
No,
the
but
air.
it's-
Come on.
Do what?
He's alive and doing well.
When you were when all of you recount your story, no living shadow.
Okay.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I
Whatever, okay.
know what he's talking about because I had to interact with it.
Blanket, not penal. That's part
Okay,
of the
so
stuff
you
I'm
guys gonna
trying
go
to
visit
buy.
the old man first,
Yes.
or
Yes.
go back to the watch commander?
I'm going. Oh, shit.
No, listen, the old man. He's
I-
old.
right
He may
now,
not
gonna
live
be-
another day.
right now, I know you got like four objectives. You got the watch commander, you have the old man, you have Ava, and you have the college.
And half nose.
And Half Nose, and the day's ticking by.
You're going to see Half Nose.
Yeah,
We
when
need
you're
to go
taking
very
your nap.
far away from the shop or away from the watch commander to get him.
Correct.
So I'll just go take him back to the watch commander, do
Okay.
that little spiel. I don't know if they need to talk to do it.
What's it called?
Sure. He does a couple basic questions. He's been annoyed you guys are back here again already.
6 gold.
He says, okay, if
But it gives you
if
plus 20 on
you're
it.
giving your word, he's trustworthy on this.
I think I'm
I have to give my word?
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Maybe I can't.
I don't give my word for anyone but myself ever.
Well, then why am I going to trust the wizard?
I don't know, why would you?
It's almost like you have a perfectly normal dwarf right here. Elves aren't trustworthy anyways.
I mean,
Well, the dwarf doesn't trust wizards either. The dwarves, they don't like magic.
All I can
Neither
say-
is a great option. Now, the dwarf, I'm going to guess, is willing to vouch for you, and he'll take that. But dwarfs don't like wizards either.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
should've figured that
ultimately, this young man put himself at great risk to help the group
Like I said,
against the blanket.
he's fine. He's fine taking it on as long as the dwarf and the elf, as representatives, understand that they're held responsible if the wizard starts blowing up the city.
I have no problem killing him if there's a problem.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear.
Sounds like fun.
I'm
So,
not saying I'm capable, I just have no problem doing it.
I'll bet
Yeah,
the
I
dwarf
don't
is
either, but that's what it
Yeah.
says on here.
Alright.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, player-wise, I have full armor piercing.
Player-wise, he has a big axe.
He also has
so
armor
same deal as the rest. Here's your badge. Keep it secret. 10 shillings a week.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Gold.
Nope. We just dealed.
Damn it. What's wrong with you?
I don't know your present.
I did. I told you specifically 1 gold a week.
Oh, then I wouldn't have made that deal. I didn't know if you told me.
Okay.
I did. It's very specific. I had a conversation with you and said it's all a week. I had to look up the exchange. Like, wait a second.
I knew it was wrong immediately. That's why I looked at you like, oh shit.
I'm not the one. Hey, all right. I just shake my head like I look. I literally will look at the commander and say, and walk away.
He chuckles. I told you. Bend the rules if you need to.
Got it.
All I'm hearing is we have carte
I
blanche.
take a very good look at his surroundings, looking for ease of access, including I've been in and out of his office enough times. Do I have a good idea of what type of lock it is?
Of the door?
Mhm.
Well, the office is an interior one. Doesn't have any windows or anything like
That's
that.
fine.
The liquor cabinet, he has some familiarity with it.
I'm not worried about liquor cabinet. I think I can get into with ease. I'm worried about his office.
He hasn't locked it per se.
But I've had to go in and out of the door. I can get a good look at it.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm at eye height. I'll look right at the door like I don't care.
And I've been in and out of it enough times, and I'm a thief. I probably have already been like, okay, I think I can handle that one.
No. So he's willing to give you the full rate. He's just trying to make an example for the rest of them. Bend the rules if you need to.
All right.
Great.
Get the job done.
I kind of figured that when he said that. I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Okay, when he pulled out the money the first time, was it on a pouch or did he pull it out of a drawer?
He just, all you saw was him tossing it on. You were paying attention to the liquor cabinet.
That is very true.
You just heard a chunk
I
of
walked
coins.
right past him and went straight to the liquor
You just heard a
cabinet.
chunk of coins at the table.
All right.
So, keep that.
We need to find a place to stay. I plan on trying to stay at the Elven. I can't remember the name of it. It's the Elven Inn.
Bonus.
Yeah.
The Winged Fairy.
Okay.
Just
Ben.
roll with you guys.
Huh.
While you are searching around, you find a tavern. It is in here, in the merchant section,
Can you ping that again?
this area.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold to put
It's in
your
the
word.
southwestern corner. Called the Old Ale Tavern.
Old ale. Oh, I have ale.
You do. It's even older. That has rooms. Looks like a moderate quality tavern.
About the same as the Temple of Arms, just not as crowded.
You're definitely not as crowded.
Yeah.
They have several rooms if desired, and a couple of common rooms, pseudo-private common rooms for multiple boarders.
I'll go ahead and purchase a room. How much? Silver?
No, it's a 2 bronze a night.
2 bronze a night?
Uh-huh.
What all comes with the bronze? That same stuff?
A bed.
Bed? Nope. Okay.
Yeah, no, it comes with a place to sleep and a door that locks, and that's it.
Okay.
And for another bronze or 2, you can get food, drink, etc.
Who
But
gathered?
the beds are comfy.
Who gathered all the crap from the altar room? I gathered.
I did. You gave it all to me.
The witch that burnt down, or you specifically?
Yeah, the house that got burnt all the way to the
No, no.
ground.
Talking about the in the moat house.
Mhm.
When we killed, I found the altar. It's where I got the 35 gold. It's not party fund. There was an altar that had a bunch of crap on it. I specifically left it all there. I thought somebody else said specifically they gathered it.
No, I was already dead at that
I know
point.
you were.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody did or not.
Okay. Maybe the dwarf did. I thought.
broke it.
I remember that too, but that was just the altar.
So
There was other
I'll
paraphernalia.
go ahead and
there,
save
sorry.
rooms for
You can get
You might
either
have
a
smashed it all
community
out.
room that'll fit 8.
8 or
Okay.
a private room.
That room is 5 bronze per night.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can get a private room for 2 bronze per night.
I'll go with the private room for 2.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and pay for a week. So
Okay, and maybe you're misunderstanding. That common room is 8 beds for a total of 5 bronze.
You can buy the whole room of 8 beds for 5 bronze.
Right.
So the whole group could be in there.
Correct.
For 5 bronze,
If
a
the
lot
concern is save money, that's going to be far more economical.
I'm
Because
from Midnight, right? My character is from Midnight.
I don't think so. I think you were from the Reichland. There was only a handful of people that were from Midnight. The halflings
No.
wouldn't be from Midnight. They're from the Moot.
Okay.
yeah, probably moved up Okay,
From the
so
I'm from the Nordland.
sure, I'll buy the big room.
Okay.
Is it 5?
5 bronze.
So much room
5
for
bronze.
activities.
So let me.
I mean, if you want to secure it for the
35.
week, you can. Yeah, 35. I mean, it's still a lot cheaper than rooms otherwise for everybody. And it's a comfortable enough place that nobody should have any sleeping penalties.
So
Unless
Yeah,
the dwarf
I'll-
overeats.
go.
Or the
I'll go ahead and do a week.
Okay.
So
So, and then after meeting up with the mage, getting him recruited and brought into the new secret society, what would you guys like to do?
Are you taking your nap or are you going with him?
No, I'm going with him.
It's probably early afternoon at this point.
It won't take us long.
Hopefully not.
You're going to go find the old man's place?
Yep.
I don't
Okay.
think he would want me there.
The Avatar of Death, probably not.
I don't really care.
Nah, I mean,
Myself.
Well,
I'm
you guys
not going to actively do something against him. Then fine.
I'm
Okay,
also
so you guys going to separate?
You do, and you'll have 2 people to fight. I mean, I don't like the idea of you going alone. I really don't.
Why'd you take him? Why'd
He's
you
got
take him?
fleet foot.
Well, would you mind accompanying him? You fleet?
No.
Okay.
No, not
He
this guy.
just got lucky.
Yeah.
um
I just
I don't like where he's
So-
going. You might
I
actually do
also
some good
about
with
a
some
whip
intimidation where he's going.
and a shield.
Okay, whatever common you got,
Where are you
just
going?
add it to your equipment.
I'm going down. There's a information man south side of town that for enough money he'll give you the information you need, and we need to know where this kidnapping area is, or try to narrow it down so we don't spend the whole night busting every door in Austin.
Ostor.
Do you
Austin.
have the right amount of money?
I've got some money. I know what he likes.
Yeah.
Man, oh,
this is good.
Okay.
Okay, so the 2 of you are going to go see to the Bretonian Inn and see Half Nose?
Yep.
Okay, and the other 2 of you are going to go see the old man.
yes, sir.
Okay, so you head over to the place where you found him previously.
Mhm.
When you get there, the building is boarded up. There is red paint as an X on the door, and hanging from the windows are a couple of dead cats. They look like they've been dead for a week or 2.
I think everybody's been fine. You should go in.
I go knock.
Okay.
I know it's boarded up, but I don't
Yeah,
care.
there's no answer at the door. A person walking by comments. There's nobody living there anymore.
What happened to him?
Yosef, he died. Got the itching pox. Itched himself to death.
He was treated.
Yeah, we left him with we left healing poultices and everything, and paid a healer
Yeah.
to stay with him.
She can find that here.
Do you know where the
When did he die?
Half a fortnight ago.
I don't know what that is.
7 days.
2 weeks. Fortnight is 4 weeks.
A fortnight was 2 weeks.
I believe a fortnight is 4 weeks. He's saying in 2 weeks. Maybe he doesn't know what a fortnight is.
that's true.
I'm not 100% sure.
Third of a score.
That it was
Can we get? Let's get inside.
I can do it easy.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
All right. How about the wife?
Yeah. Where'd the wife go?
The wife, she packed up and left. Gosh, nearly 3 weeks ago.
She left before he died.
Yeah, she said she came into some money and packed up and left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I didn't pay her. I paid
Then
the doctor.
you guys gave her money too.
Okay. So,
We're gonna go murder a woman.
do you know where she went?
Said she was going towards Altdorf.
Towards Altdorf. Okay. I'm gonna start. At this point, I started asking the neighbors
Okay.
about information about her,
Okay.
and I want to. I want to get her real name.
Okay.
Right.
Give me a gossip roll.
I go. I am too tired for this.
And that's fine. That's fine.
You have
Well,
a goal.
we're not going to resolve this today.
Does anybody have?
You have a goal and a reason to turn me into an assassin.
Okay.
A gossip. That's Okay. This bitch is in trouble.
Just go, man. 3 weeks? Jesus. Go.
Yeah, you start asking around. People seem fairly open to speak to the halfling. He looks cute. According to the others in the area, there were the old man Joseph got sick, something like 3 weeks ago or so. There was some sort of commotion, and then the Sarah suddenly had some money. There was a doctor that visited once, and then they never saw the doctor again.
What did the doctor look like? Does anybody know who he was?
They give a description that matches the one that you had hired.
Okay.
And then, gosh, must have been the next day or two, she packed up and said she was leaving thanks to the plague. Joseph was going to die, and she didn't have anything left here in town.
Yeah, I'm breaking into the place. I want to see what evidence there is and what was left.
Okay.
You found the body of the man.
And I do have the talent break and enter, which means that if I actually have to break into something, inanimate objects, they're my.
So you're going to do that from the front, or you're going to go around the back?
Jesus. And this is a rundown area.
But there are people on the street.
I don't
You
care. I
also
will tell
stand
all
out.
of them. I don't care. I will tell all of them. Listen, we were the ones that gave Sarah the money to take care of.
That was awfully generous of you.
She was supposed to nurse Joseph back to health. I want to see the.
Well, I heard he had the itching pox. That's
He
deadly.
was
it's
on the
not.
mend.
No, it's not. I was mending. I'm a doctor as well, and I was helping.
Tom down the street, he died just the other day.
He was on the mend through his healing hand, and we left a healer, paid the healer to stay with him. I paid for a week of this healer to stay with him to be on the mend. Would
Okay.
one of you please accompany us? I don't want to just break into this and you guys think I'm trying to steal something. I want to see the evidence of the room that he died in.
You should probably call the watch.
Do you really think the watch are going to help us? Look at us. Look at all of you. Look at us.
Well, you seem fairly well off. They like the wealthy people.
Look at my clothing.
Look at that bow.
You're right. The bow is my one pride and joy. It's worth more than any life here.
I just walk up with my dagger and start fucking prying boards.
Okay, they start to get nervous.
Just come with us.
Well, they're standing down the street in front of you, watching you break in.
That's fine. I announce we are only here to try to make sure Joseph wasn't murdered,
Okay.
or maybe the doctor might have been murdered
Yeah, has
by
anybody
that
seen the
Sarah
doctor?
lady.
No, nobody's seen the doctor since that first day.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think the chick murdered the doctor because the doctor was paid to take care of him and she left.
Well, then there's going to be 2 deaths.
If you had a road warden, then you might have authority.
Whoever didn't have a badge.
Yes, I
he
do
does.
now.
He just got it. Yeah.
You just said he didn't, though.
Before he talked to Schutzman, he didn't.
Right.
Now he's,
His badge is the same as ours, then.
but he has authority again because now he's working under Schutzman.
Yes.
No,
Okay,
no.
I probably glossed over that aspect. His whole thing was when he left his post, his prior commander gave him paperwork that said he had to go to the city.
I understand all that. But visibly, does he look like somebody of authority? Does he have a
Yeah.
uniform on?
Yeah, he's still wearing his armor.
Okay.
He is openly working for Schutzman. We are.
No.
No.
This secret mission
I
is
am
not open
so
to anybody.
confused as to how this guy has, no offense, how this guy has authority but doesn't have authority.
because
He has authority because he has his armor now, but he didn't have authority because he had his armor earlier?
earlier he had his armor earlier. The difference was earlier. The question was, does he have his sheriff's badge?
I don't have.
Okay, he wouldn't have had that, and legally he didn't have any standing.
Yes.
Now, from your standpoint, absolutely, you're walking around in a police uniform. Who's going to question it? You could absolutely abuse that ability at that point.
Earlier, I had.
That I
contact-
don't disagree with, and that was probably something we were misleading.
But it seems like now you're giving credence to his authority because he has the secret badge we're not supposed to use.
I'm giving credence to his authority because his character is still officially a road warden, and his lack of authority was purely a story element to get him with the group.
So,
at Midnight.
okay, so just so I'm on the same page, we're going to handle it very similar to how we had Friedrich, who very visibly looked like a war priest, and as he elevated through that rank,
He had more authority.
but at the beginning, people still understood he was a warrior priest with some level of authority.
Same
Okay.
basic idea.
Earlier,
Okay.
I just didn't have official
Now,
authority.
he abuses his authority, becomes corrupt, etc. He may lose his authority, i.e., change careers.
This is the problem, right? So my problem with this situation with you having authority but not having authority is you only have authority if you show your badge. The badge that we're not supposed to show people unless it's an absolute emergency.
Yeah, that's what.
That
that's
we
what-
have been berated for using. In the
I
past.
grant that. But what I'm getting at is functionally, in my mind, he effectively has 2 badges.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Which I
police
get. I get
badge-
your point. I was probably.
More
You didn't-
glossing over.
Yeah, he didn't even explain it that way.
No,
Oh,
I
you don't even know.
knew.
I agree.
He didn't say.
I screwed up as far as the
knew what
description.
he was
Okay,
talking
that's
about.
fine.
I
The
did
intent
not have
here is,
official
as a
authority.
road warden, he has all the
Between
capabilities of a
being
road
from the
warden
fort
until he
to here.
abuses it and loses it. Okay.
Okay, so
I
the way the
understand
character
what he's
group
saying.
looks, then
Okay.
we have
So
an armored dwarf. We have a road warden, who everybody would just naturally assume is still a road warden.
Yeah.
And has all the authorities of a road warden, a
Correct.
highway patrolman.
Right.
We have an elf with a bionic ear.
You guys are quite the mismatch.
We have a shadow mage.
Mhm.
We have a halfling with a drinking problem, and a dog.
Dog's the only
And
normal.
I don't even understand what you are, to be honest.
Bounty hunter.
You're about. Oh fuck! See, I didn't even know you were about.
Yeah, nobody did.
I just thought you
I
were
know, because I
this
don't like him at
weird
all.
dude that was hanging out with us. That's kind of slow.
He's more bounty hunted.
Yeah. So you're a bounty hunter. So
A lot of that, other than Ben's character, was covered when you guys originally got introduced.
Yeah.
We then forgot about it because it's been quite a while. But functionally, yes. He is a highway patrolman who has some police authority within the city, but limited. If the town guard come up, he has to defer to them by authority.
Okay.
Okay? But otherwise, yeah, if he's with you and you guys break in, the townsfolk are going to say, oh my God, the road warden's getting involved in an investigation. They're not going to be that concerned. Versus
So when we're traveling as a group, we're all gonna look like his
deputies.
deputies.
Which is functionally how he got introduced, was he deputized you all to go to the fort and then hunt down the beast.
I'm on the same page.
Okay?
We need to you know, elf. We need to make uniforms that we can keep in a bag
Sure.
on our back, and when we need to, I have authority.
Not a problem.
I'm a halfling road warden.
and there are equipment and classes along those lines. You absolutely can do that. That's where outlaws come in,
Wow.
and charlatans, and a lot of
You
other
can actually
options
play as a
where you can
halfling.
act like it.
Yeah. There's
So-
definitely red dogs. It's actually a main character
So-
type in the game.
I thought
Anyways, the situation here is you guys are more than welcome to break into the place. Like I said, it's not a hard thing.
That's pretty badass.
The question is how much attention are you going to get from the locals? Because
I'm trying to play it off like these locals should trust us. Because we talked to all of them when we were here last time.
no.
Yes, we did.
you-
Absolutely, with door to door.
Because
well-
he had to because it was dark, but it was more like trying to find people than
Assistance.
anything else. Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care. If somebody questions us, we have the badge. I'm still ripping the doors off this fucking place. I can't because I'm so weak. But I'm doing my best.
The halfling and the dog throw themselves at the door repeatedly with no effect.
They call it City Watch just because take you to the home.
That's right. Or, like I said, I was offering if you go around the back to the alleyway, nobody's there watching.
That's where the cats are. That's where the cat feeder
The
is.
cats are hanging in the front.
I say they're obviously
Was this the same cats that were in the house?
One of them is.
we killed that one.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
they did kill one cat.
Did you?
We absolutely
Yeah.
killed one. The one that was in the house, I funked it with an arrow right off the bat.
And then my wolf picked it up.
Yep. So I want to,
But you had a wolf.
let's leave.
No.
Let's leave. We're going to discuss this with the town guard, apparently, since the rest of these people
Their concern is it's a plague house.
I understand that. We're not going into their houses. We're going into this house. We're not going to come out into their houses.
We've been in this house. Look at us.
have.
We're fine.
We were the original physicians to take care of him and bring him back to health.
I don't remember you.
I pull out my physician badge.
Okay.
I'm a physician.
You're a doctor?
I'm a physician. I'm a doctor. I've been in this house. I treated this man. And so
Okay.
I have a personal vested interest in his well-being, and the fact that it looks like his wife murdered him.
Let's go talk to the doctor we hired. See if he's
Yeah,
if it's
let's
actually
see
see
if
if
we
we
can
can
If
find
he's
him.
there.
Okay, yeah. You know of his location a couple of blocks away.
We'll go there.
You head over there.
We will leave a pile of bodies behind.
I'm all for it. Just right now.
So you go to where you found the doctor.
Yep.
According to them, the doctor up and left just about 3 weeks ago. It was the strangest thing. He just never came back. All this stuff is still there.
He was murdered. We need
What stuff?
all of his personal belongings.
Town Watch came and cleaned his place out
Oh fuck!
after we closed it all down. I mean,
Oh no, it was over for free medical supplies.
no, yeah, we reported him as missing like 2 weeks ago. Town Watch came and cleared out his stuff. Somebody else living in his apartment now.
All right. Thank you very much. At least we know for a fact that the wife was murdered him.
Yeah.
Murder.
We paid that doctor to take care of a old man named Yosef, and the wife.
Joseph.
Yeah,
He's dead?
That was his name, right?
Yes.
Yes, Yosef died. His wife.
Man, terrible news. I heard he was on the mend.
Exactly.
We healed him, brought him back to on the mend. All he needed was the basic attention. The wife saw the money that we had given the doctor and gave her to make sure he would be fed well. She murdered the doctor to get his money and left town. So we will be tracking the woman down and making sure she doesn't draw breath for very long. But first,
I'm aware.
bring her to justice.
Poor Susan.
Sorry.
Bring her to justice.
Poor Susan.
That's not her name.
Yeah, it was.
Susan and Joseph.
It was.
It was.
I wrote it down. I think.
Either way,
Probably.
Isn't that
You
what I
were
wrote
you
down?
were very
Rosa.
Sarah.
committed to
Sarah.
this.
Sarah. Who the fuck is Susan?
Rosa's dead too?
No, Sarah. It wasn't Susan. I know that.
God damn it.
No, that was the physician.
Either way. So it's good to know that we are at least on the right track. Now we need to. Good lord.
You actually have a character goal now.
I am seriously too tired for this.
We were actively talking about character goals today.
So, you guys still have another hour or two of daylight if you want to break into the place?
Oh, yeah, we gotta find out if the
Dude,
bodies are in
I'm
there.
so tired.
Just a little longer.
Just want to sleep.
I'll pay you a bronze.
Oh,
Don't what I can afford, man. Come on,
one
give me
of
a
the,
boost.
one of the beggars right there.
It's like a coin toss. Take this arrow, shoot it at the door. If it comes back, we go in.
Huh?
Nice, I like that.
Huh?
Do you have any more of those arrows? Or is that like a natural ability of your character?
Natural ability with bow.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. I didn't know what was causing that. So that's cool. That's fucking
Now
cool.
he's so fast when it hits it, he just pulls it right back out. Goes like
Alright,
that.
What he's
so-
really doing is holding the bow and then running up and stabbing.
So,
it with
while
the
they're
arrow.
debating what they're going to do, you went to talk to Half Nose, the two of you. Okay, so, as usual, the inn is dark and smoky. Half Nose is there enjoying a pint. Sees you guys walk in and smiles, scratching what's left of the stump of his nose. Excellent, you guys came back.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you for a while. I was afraid the man got you.
Well, the man's not even the worry. There's a fellow named Larry who seems to be a lot more dangerous than the man.
Larry,
Yeah,
sounds dangerous.
he is. He's not Mindenheim yet, but he may move as he decides to.
I'm gonna let him take the front and just hide backwards. And it's dark and shadowy.
Sure.
So I'm just gonna try to.
In your
hide
realm,
back
it's
back.
100.
Okay.
I'm going to
That's
be
200
naturally
hours.
staying
And
90
uncompleted. Incompleted.
making myself
Uncompleted is
as
how much?
Another 100. So you both want to finish your current career
Okay.
and then
Don't be
start.
suspicious. Don't be
It blends into
Unless
the
you
smoke.
don't
That's
care
right.
about the extra.
My
6 game
No.
sessions if you don't
just
have
the eyes peering
So,
over.
how can I assist you? Heard you guys ran into a spot of trouble with the man. There had been some word on the street he might be looking for you and that pointy-eared fella.
I haven't met the man yet, but I mean,
Yeah, we have
I'm
no
waiting-
clue about
I'm
what he's
waiting
talking about.
Yeah,
I'm waiting to see his friend. I mean, waiting to meet him eventually, I guess. But you told me before that you don't really want to meet the man if you can help it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to.
Yeah. Well, I got something just a little different to bring to you, and you being the man of many fingers and pies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Any
Oh.
fingers of pies?
Yeah, fingers and pies. I don't know. Made sense for a minute.
that was my stage name.
Over. Oh dear. Over in Ostorp, there's word of some kidnapping going on, and I'm really wanting to find a friend of mine that disappeared, and I was thinking they might be part of that, but it doesn't. That's not the area where. No. That's not the area where. My notes are gone. All my notes are gone. Okay. The Low King kidnapper. When you said that was a kidnapper, that's not where they're
You want me
based
to tell
out
you
of.
what that is?
So is somebody else competing with his kidnapping ring? So there's three Low
Right.
Kings,
3 Low Kings.
and one of them was specialized in kidnappings.
Correct.
But
That's the
that-
one up in the southwest. The rats were the protection racket.
Right.
The one in the southeast is the burglars,
Right.
and the one in the north is the kidnappers.
So this could be an Oscar.
Yes.
Then. Okay.
Bliden,
Yes.
the lowest king, old man, forced to be reckoned with.
However, Ostor, according to him,
Yeah.
is run by the big cheese,
Oh. Okay.
Edom Gouda.
But I thought you said Edom doesn't lower herself to the kidnapping racket.
Typically.
She's expanding north.
Yeah, I could hit 3.
He's expanding
Yeah.
north.
But we've covered all that before.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking for the safe house. I'm trying to find a friend.
You need a safe house?
I'm looking for the areas of the safe house that they use up there, and if that's something or an area, so we can narrow it down a little bit. So I'm not knocking door to door looking for my friend, because I feel like they've probably been kidnapped.
Okay.
And
He slides his empty mug across the table towards you.
absolutely.
Well, safe houses. There's a few. They're scattered around the town.
Well, I'd like to narrow them down on that section alone, and
No, that doesn't make sense.
I slide 10 silver across the table to him.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
He puts the mug on top of the silver and slides it back over to himself. He says,
It's
safe house in Ostor. Well, if you don't mind dealing with Gouda, he's one of the ones that might be looking for you guys. I hear there's a boarding house in southern Ostor.
Here's a terrible position.
The landlord, a Frau Ziegler, is friendly. Friendly-ish. Doesn't necessarily get involved in guild activities. But if you were to look into the activities in that area, that might be the best place to start.
Right.
He gives you an address for it.
Okay, I appreciate it. And as always, I slide him one more silver.
Okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No
Keep this to
problem.
ourselves as we
Pleasure
grow.
doing business.
Absolutely. I look around for the for the wizard. I'm like,
He's standing in the mist over there.
Yeah, I wander out the
Sinister.
front like I have any idea.
Okay.
I can't find it. I don't have that kind of perception.
Okay.
You know?
I may. I don't know. I don't know how well you're hidden, but.
Oh no, I just finished.
Um,
tier
I-
1 actually.
I was standing close to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. You weren't specifically trying to hide.
No,
you were
no,
just
you
trying
were just
to
in the
blend
shadows.
I was making myself looking conspicuous.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I was like,
Alright.
You know?
all set, and I'm gonna go wait until Elfie wakes up from his nap.
I'm going to the college. Or the College of Music. Same location.
Call it. Okay. You're going to the opera house?
Yep.
Okay.
It is almost 10:30.
It is.
I gotta go. I'm
Okay.
fried.
So we have the quest should be updated. I add, I guess, something related to the old man.
Sorry, but yeah, that's a new side quest.
That's fine. That's what the game's all about. We will pick up in a week and sort it out from there.
That night